It's payday time. That's right, we're going to play a little bit of the old Payday 3, as they say, au le français. Going to be playing with a little buddy today. Going to be on mic with someone else. We're supposed to have Noli here, but he died again. He'll get better, but maybe another day, not today. But yeah, hope you're having a good day. I'm going to get it started. I'm going to ring up Mio as we speak. And then we'll play a little bit of Payday 3. So I have 2 slots today, so if you want in, you know, you better be quick, because I ain't gonna wait. Right. So I'm gonna do that now. Banter's kill. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Gaming time.
I just lower the volume of the game. It's like turbo loud.
You don't like the
There we go.
there.
I mean, I love
louder.
Gustavo's work.
I mean,
it's very loud.
It's also there's only so much you love work until you hear it so much. You're just like, oh my god. I've just started using it as like a punchline in my content at this point.
I mean, when we were at Gamescom and there was the line of people waiting to play, this was just played all day on loop. So I've definitely heard my fair share of this.
Yeah. I don't know. It was kind of hype at first because I think it's better than Payday 2's menu music, at least the original one. But now I would trade anything for the option to have that. But, right, I'm gonna hope that you join, or at least I can invite you before someone else joins. I'm going as fast as I can.
Yeah, I'm trying to find your current Steam username. There we go.
Alright, don't worry about it. What is it right now?
That's Kindness
Luigi. You don't fuck with it?
No, I should probably just add a nick to you, because I do that for people who change
I think a lot of people
all the time.
Have you ever played Rage?
Yeah.
Because where you like call out your teammate, it'll show the nickname that you have, and just gave me a chuckle that someone has just called me like MarioinATopHat, but they've actually like done like the capitalization and everything. I was like, oh, very, very formal. I'm not going to open with the party pad. We got to open with everyone's favorite. No rest for the wicked. Yes. Honestly, it's fine. It's fine. Like every heist in this game is, you know, we got like a new toy with the armor, but still no rest for the wicked.
Well, whenever I go on a tour of playing all the heists, I only skip like 2 of them.
I know which 2. You're gonna say Murky Station and Cook Off.
No, actually, I do like Cook Off. No, I skip. I usually skip the art gallery and sometimes 99 boxes.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
that's too far. That's too far. Fucking 99 boxes, man.
I think 99 boxes is like a bell curve. Like first, like I don't like it, and then I like it a lot, and then I don't like it again.
The last time I liked it was when you could open the doors with like battering ram and just skip the circles. But that was actually alright. Like it still had like a decent flow to it. Like just but I didn't have to stand on that fucking container that I hate.
Yeah, the level designers did not like battering ram even when it worked as intended.
Why?
Because like it breaks the intended flow. It's kind of like the issue from like Payday 2 era, where there were some things that let you interact faster, and then they were told like, oh, this level needs to last 20 minutes, and people optimize it to like 5 to 10 minutes, and then they feel bad because they were told to do one thing and then they didn't do it. But it's like, it's fine. Like I think by the time we started doing post-launch heists, they were kind of like over it and just making fun heists.
Just the idea that you can't like force a player to, you know, have fun either way. Like it's just like you're in a heist for 20 minutes for the sake of being there for 20 minutes. You know, sometimes you're just a little bit like, doesn't matter how you get there or not, you're going to be kind of fucking tired of it. I mean, we all know about the circles. It's funny how like just the word circle can just like people just go crazy like by hearing that at all. Like it's just the damage this game has had on circles.
The circles like are just like really weird how they happen, because they were just made for one heist, I think, or 2. I can't remember.
They just ended up on every single one.
They ended up on every single one. Yeah.
I think like the one that I don't mind is like Golden Shark. It's like not too bad because at least that can happen during negotiation or something. But think 99 boxes, the reason it just fucks me off is that it happens like probably at the apex of the assault, you know, like, and Shade is just like, I've got a great idea, go fucking stand in front of the snipers now, like, that's a great idea. It's hurtful, truly.
With 99 boxes, like, the big issue was, like, that was very early on in development, and it was like our main, like, a lot of my main complaints was like, why do I have to wait for 2 deliveries of thermite? Can't you just drop both at once and repeat both containers at once? But it was like very adamant that like no, it has to be a certain duration. Yeah, and then by the time we were like, oh, let's fix it, that level designer had moved on to another company, so we were just like, well, now it is what it is.
It's Max Revenge, you know, like down the circle. He'll come back definitely. He's he'll be like Payday's back. Mac is back. Did you see Crime Boss has Max Revenge? Like they actually have a character called Mac.
I did not know. I haven't actually played Crime Boss at all. No, I think I played when it was an Epic for free. Like we played like one day just to see what it was like, but I didn't want to buy it. Nothing against like them. It's just like a lot of baggage.
Yeah, I mean, also it fucking barely runs good. That's probably my main thing with it. That and the AI. It's like freaky fucking AI generated assets. Like, you just know like the lighting is all fucking goofy. I just find it amusing because I like made like a shit post a while ago. It was like DLC 5, Max Revenge, and then they actually have like Max Revenge. Like I'm like, this is. Do they know? Like I don't know. Like, I also had a friend who was gonna do re-election day would be DLC 6. So, you know, we're available if you need, the ideas. Like, up on re-election day. That's still like, I mean, I don't know how much you know about like Payday 2's like story, but that's still like, it's such a funny thing that we went through all that shit to make him like the president, and then we just like think that he just lost the re-election after all that, you know?
Yeah, I wasn't particularly, like, involved at all in the Payday 3 story. Like, I knew kind of, like, some places it went, but, like, when I was working on this, I was, like, game designer, and I didn't want to, like, interfere with narrative design's work. It just felt like, you know, uncouth or whatever you call it. But, yeah, I know a lot of people weren't particularly happy with it.
I just find it funny that they just randomly mention Bob McKendrick as the president, and then they move on. Like, because I thought he was like an antagonist to the game, somewhat by the end of the story. But I don't know. Dallas is just tired, bro. He's like, I don't fucking care. Let's go get this 99 boxes shit. Then like, it's
there was actually one thing I do remember very early on. Like we were talking like mock-up storyboards. There was supposed to be like a cinematic of like how the gang got back like out of retirement, and there was like Dallas in like a diner or something ordering a coffee, and his credit card gets declined, and he's like, oh, that's weird, and then he goes out and like his car explodes. Like, oh shit.
That's good.
And they made that, and then I remember seeing a comment on Reddit, I think, somebody asking, oh, why would they go out of retirement? They got all the money. What happened? Like, because people were speculating because nobody knew the story yet. There was one comment that said, oh, Dallas's car got declined.
Okay. So what, he was just, like, he just was gonna get blown up in a car bomb. That's how Rust went. I heard it was like a gas leak, and I just picture like Rust just, oh, something smells, then he just flicks the light switch on, there he goes. That actually happened. I just think it's funny, like, what a shitty assassination. Like, they didn't kill, like, anyone, or, like, any of the main gang. Like, they just, somehow, Houston ended up in prison. Like, I don't know, like, he just, did he die and then come back and then woke up in prison? Maybe he came out of custody or something, I don't know. Maybe the gang doesn't die. They just go to custody.
Yeah, it's one of those things where they want to keep the doors open to, like, bring back anybody. But also, like, you know, it's like, oh, this person isn't accounted for. Like, are they dead or are they not? We don't know. We want to keep the door open so we can save whichever.
God, you should have had the theories that I had. I had a completely different end of the stick when it came to what the story would be. I thought like Locke was going to be dead, and that's why like Joy was back. I thought Joy was going to be out for revenge. I thought Shade was going to be like blackmailing the gang. I thought it was going to be, and then she's like, "Oh, yippee, yay! It's I love you guys." Like everyone just gets together. Like I don't know, like that's what I said. That's my fanfic. Don't steal any of those ideas. I'm saving them.
I was a personal opinion during development that we should kill off Rust, but we never did.
I feel like you could have written him as a rat, and that would have actually been completely justified, because he like straight up is like a fucking snitch or whatever the fuck. He like betrayed his like last gang because I don't know, he was bored. So like, wouldn't he just do the same now? Like, also I know like Ron Perlman was not like he wasn't too fond of the character, I guess. Like,
no,
he had a great time doing it, I'm sure.
I have one friend who really likes Russ, but that's just because he likes Ron Perlman. He doesn't particularly care about you know, Payday 3 lore or anything. But I know in the community people are kind of pissed about it.
You were just one of those just additions where I guess, yeah, like most people are like, oh, I actually do like this guy. I hope he does a good job. And I think he accidentally is a fucking hilarious character, but like not in the way that, you know, it was probably meant to be. Like, oh, he's funny. Yeah, I've heard many an interesting thing. I just figured like he just thought the role was like uninspired, so he just kind of phoned it in.
Yeah, that was way before my time, so I have no clue how or what, why. My theory is that like Bo just wanted famous people to hang out with, because there were a bunch of photos of like Bo and Rust like during the cutscene stuff, but I have no clue.
Does that Ron's name now? His name is now Rust.
Yes.
You like to roll that much? Yeah, I mean, it was just like, sometimes it just felt like Payday 2 was a venue for meeting celebrities. I mean, I know Keanu Reeves was like actually like there at some point. Do you know about there was like a website that was like showing, I think it was like the AI 2.0, whatever the fuck it was called. And it was showing the faces of the heisters, and they accidentally like used like an actual accurate Keanu Reeves like image, which kind of like leaked the fact that they did actually have like a model, but they had to can it because I believe the story goes that Keanu Reeves did not like what you did in Payday. He was like, I would not do that. John Wick would not do that. He would not shoot 10 civilians because it's funny.
Yeah, I think it was like before Keanu Reeves was open to having his likeness in games like this, but I think now it's a different story because now John Wick has been in a few games.
This could have been the first one, like Payday. That would have been fucking hilarious. Like, yeah, I'm back. I mean, we wouldn't have had John Wick in Payday 2 though, who is clearly, you know, the better character in every way. Like, I fucking love that guy. Like David Fouquet or something, I think his name is. Like, he's just peak goon, you know, like just that's what he does best. So. Thanks, King, with the 87 months. Appreciate you. We're gaming, we're doing it. I remember like it was like the anniversary or some shit, like, kind of like big, like, was it 8 years? And then they had like all the streamers like on the stream, and I don't know, they had a load of voice actors, like Dragon was there. And they were getting asked like some shit like, oh, are you coming back for Payday 3? And they had John Wick's voice actor. And he said, I'm thinking I'm back. And like, what the fuck was up with that? Like, what were they talking about? Like, oh god. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of zoning out, but it's great. It's just peak Payday, you know?
Yeah, I'm just trying to, because I haven't played since the update at all, so.
Oh. Well, you made this game, right? Like, you made everything about it, so.
Absolutely everything about
So,
it. No, I played the update on the Overwatch.
Wait, I thought they didn't play their own game.
Well, from what I have heard, I am absolutely terrible at shooters because my accuracy from 2011 and Payday the Heist with M4 was bad. I believe that's the argument.
Back the nuke. I don't even know, like, to be fair, have you ever, like, actually, like, the Steam stat page is actually weirdly good. Oh, fucking hell, where's Twitch gone? Uh-oh.
Oh, you lose them?
Well, I think the back is still securable. What the fuck?
Okay, no, we're good, we're good.
I guess I
It's the
missed
Wonder
something.
Woman then.
It's a fucking invisible boatmobile or some shit. Apparently there's a glitch where he'll just drive off. Like, that's awesome. There you go. There you go.
Wait, why did I kill a civilian? I disagree.
Something happened. Oh my god, all fucked up. Oh no, it's party powder time, like. I hope you're ready. Did you get a chance to play party powder or?
I played some of it during development, but I played some unreleased stuff more than Party Powder.
You gonna leak it?
Oh, nah.
Oh. End the fucking stream, though. What the fuck? I mean, this is like a weird one. I actually thought it would be kind of shit, but I actually kind of like it. I don't know. Just bit of a clusterfuck, but sometimes that's what you need. You just need to just shoot some dudes, like.
Yeah, the main level designer for Party Power was the same one as for Boys in Blue and No Rest for the Wicked.
Yeah, that's why it's peak. Fucking Boys in Blue, that shit. The fucking oil room in Boys in Blue is still one of the funniest things that happened in this game. I think, like, I like how it's kind of in a state that is just kind of. It's like not quite right, but it's better. But it's like still something's not quite right there. I don't know if you've ever seen a Ada like throw gas in there. It's honestly scary as fuck. It just becomes like a solid black void that consumes everything that touches it.
Yeah, that room was very strange. Like every time there would be like a new bill, it's just like, oh hey, the room broke again, and I don't know how it ended up shipping with the oil filter. Also, the like light adaptation, I remember that being a nightmare. Where if you're inside and like next to the hole, you just can't see anything.
It's a feature at this point. I mean, it's just. I think what really got me is when it spread. Like, so I know when it came out, like it was only the sort of pillbox room, but then something happened. Something happened.
Yeah, I do like Boys in Blue. I just wish. I'm a bit sad that like you have half of the heist if you're in stealth and the other half if you're in loud, and I kind of wish it was a bit more back and forth between.
Good alarm here. If I was going to rank this alarm, it'd be like a solid B tier, A tier alarm maybe. You got to rank all the Payday alarms. There's a surprising variety in alarms. Only real payday heads know.
That's fine. When we start reusing when they start reusing alarms, people are going to be like, oh, I can't believe they're reusing the alarm from Party Power, lazy devs.
I don't think anyone's going to necessarily know. Like, I bought this game for the alarm variety, and you know, not gonna lie, guys, a little bit disappointed. This alarm, I already had it. Fucking music here goes hard as fuck though.
Yeah. I actually haven't heard the track. The track wasn't there by the time I was gone.
Well, was it just a good old like crusty Razor Mind, or was it like the rest of the Wicked, or?
I think it was like I think Razor Mind or yeah, Razor Mind is the one that's used by default. I think.
I love that. It sounds like a YouTube rip. It doesn't even sound like it doesn't even sound like it came from a file or something.
I know that for a long time during the development, the placeholder was "Don't Act Dumb," and we at one point just asked, "Can you please use anything else? Like we can't play all day and just hear the song."
That's funny as fuck. Like you like going through like God knows what, like trying to figure shit out, and then you're playing this fucking heist. Don't Act Dumb is just blasting. Morale boosting. Alright. Sorry, we got someone in the chat saying, Mario, this update is amazing legit. You see, we're back. Payday is somehow back. Like, to be fair, I actually do fucking like this update quite a lot. I'm actually quite pleased with it. Honestly, in a way, I think it worked out that I don't get the, you know, early access to it anymore because I'm a partner. So kind of like, I can at least sort of gear myself up and, you know, hype it up a little ahead without having it spoiled. This is my Delta rig, you know, like. Better than Delta rig. That's cap. I don't know what I'm saying.
I'm not sure I would agree, but
I'd just be saying shit, you know. But yeah, I mean, like Party Powder, I really, you know, I was kind of prepared for it to be a big meme, but it's been weirdly well received, I think. You know, I wouldn't have thought so.
glad people liked it. Yeah, I'm glad people liked it. Like, they worked really hard on the armor update and everything. I think most of the stuff I worked on is basically how I left it, but they might have changed some values or something.
I'm gonna say everything you made is the best. Everything I made is amazing. Everything else is dog shit. Like,
Find my powder.
No, I think usually the story goes the other way. I think
also,
if
happy
there's
birthday,
issues,
Vale. Hope you had a good one. Thanks for the sub, love you.
If something's great, then it's kind of usually somebody else, but really it's all just like a team effort.
Shit.
Like, I can't make this alone. Nobody can make a game like this alone.
I can't make the game. Nobody can. They just delete all the files. That feels like something that would happen at stuff. We were gonna update the game, but there's a bee in the office. Oh, I got 3 alarms. Wow. Awesome.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know the flow of this guy, so I'm just gonna like follow around and kill people.
That is the flow. HCM. Oh, I could do that. Wait, I need the muriatic acid. I can't be asked cooking meth. Who give a shit? You need money apparently. Fucking hell. Gotta get your party powder money. The only thing I would recommend not doing in this room is opening up the... What do you call it, doors? What do you call those doors? Yeah, shut it up.
I actually almost did earlier than realized.
Well, you can just kind of funnel all the cops here and it's really funny. I'm surprised this dog shit hole.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't open it.
Maybe next update. The door opening update. Snipers. The game is now impossible to play. Before it was perfect. Could you imagine? Bro, if like I did that, Jesus Christ, I deserve like a fucking kick in the dick for that. Like, cause I'm always like, oh, overkill's way too fucking easy. And now it's like there's actually something a little bit more, you know, challenging. Oh, you did? Now it's too hard. Oh, it's too hard.
I mean, yeah, the idea was the armor makes the game quite easier, like if you're going by the previous difficulty, so it was like we can't really ship it with the same difficulty. And then there were sort of complaints that the snipers were not good and like too slow, and it's like, okay, fine, we can tweak that.
I mean, I just think the issue right now is controller, I think, is apparently really fucking hard to hit.
Yeah.
So do you think overkill is finally no joke? Maybe that line from that video is gonna maybe it'll age slightly better this time.
I think if you still know what you're doing, you're probably fine. But
that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's still more there's like less margin for error. Like if you fuck up one sniper, it can set you back. But there's so many resources you can use, like armor bags, medic bags. You're probably fine.
I'm actually bringing ammo bags for the first time in a while, which is liberating to finally use a mechanic in a game that's been there for a while, but I've never used it since. I don't even use ammo funnel anymore, I'll be honest. Like, I've switched off it. That might be like slightly preference though, like, you know, after this point. I like to describe this music as like toilet overflowing music, you know, like just absolute panic happening, like start hearing boss music or whatever the fuck, you gotta watch out.
That's definitely what it sounds like when I throw the door closed. Did
Yeah.
I tell you that my ceiling in my bathroom got a hole in it and like a chunk fell on the toilet?
That's so fucked up. I gotta end the stream. There's a hole in my toilet ceiling. It's interesting. I hate it when that happens.
It was very weird getting home and seeing like a hole in the ceiling, and apparently they were renovating above me and they fucked up.
Like, oh, that was a good stream. You just look out. Ooh.
Hello, Math Hypers. I mean, I see chat, Matt. Mario doesn't need to reload anything. Would be fucked up if we were playing and you were streaming and I didn't know. It's like, oh wait, what does all being streamed? Fuck.
The beta reel of this will save the game. I've got one for First World Bank. I just haven't fucking done anything with it. We have this like running gag on like First World Bank where like every time I play it on stream, like there's like no cops at all, but apparently everyone else is like really struggling with it. Like there's always like chill at a cop spawning. I'm like, I don't know what to say about that, but is it true that Starbreeze has like a live feed of the cop spawn when streamers are streaming, right?
Yeah.
They can just add and take away spawns, you know? People thought that when the servers were going down that we were getting like priority access or some shit. It's like, no, we're just like the stupid idiots who are fucking like spending like 3 hours waiting for the servers to turn on.
I would say that if Nebula had the tech to like give people priority access or something, it would probably be more stable and not falling apart during launch.
That'd be ahead of the curve. That'd be like high tech.
I was just like, oh yeah, we didn't manage to support like your launch number, but we made it so that if you really like somebody, you can let them play the game.
I mean, that's better. Bruh. Minigun's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really happy with how the minigun turned out.
I mean, this is the place to be for a minigun. I was just like, the thing with the cops in this game that just made me laugh. They don't think about like how else do we get in this building. They're just like, well, there's one door. That's the place we gotta go. We gotta go in here. Like, no rappelling and nothing.
Yeah.
Door.
I mean, there's like a ceiling up here with a.
That's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, I'm like,
yeah, I don't know why they don't use that.
They're just they're not as well trained anymore. I still. Oh, muriatic acid. I don't want to add anything because it's an issue. Like, if you're not communicating what you're adding, then good fucking luck. Train go boom. Oh! Oh. Hold on. Oh, much respect to the bulldozer. What was that guy's name? The Bobblehead Bob guy. What's his name?
Oh, yeah, Bob.
Yeah.
That's based off of a Elite programmer.
Not that I mean, I feel bad because whenever I bring up, I don't know, like taking down a bulldozer is like really easy. I just use the clip of him saying, "You lost respect to the bulldozer." Now I'm like, I got nothing against the guy, you know, like honestly. It's just that
No, Martin's right.
he had the misfortune of saying it. But now, you know, the bulldozers, no, I mean, they're still pretty good to take down, but what can you say? It's fucking Jet Pistol, like...
Party podder is
What's about?
absolute
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah,
and
just
find all loot on with the scavenger hunt, but it's door we hold a speed very again.
Nighthawk, that's facts and logic, that's truth new. Back to the sub. Yeah, this fucking doorway. This is why we go to Party Powder, like this is the party. Go to the doorway, it's like Houston Breakout, that one fucking doorway near the evidence scanner. Man. I get like self-aware, like when I'm trying to get like footage for a video, I'm like, bro, I gotta stop fucking going to this doorway. Because like every video is just like, oh, is that the doorway again? It's a good doorway, what can you say? Like,
We have during the Walking Dead development, they were recording a preview and like UA was playing, and we had like really broken melee in that, like the shove, where you can just push zombies and people off of you. And we were like, hey, we need to like nerf this. It needs to have a cooldown or something like in Left 4 Dead, because like people are just gonna shove everywhere. It's like, no, no, it's fine. And they record like official footage, and it was just like 15 to 20 minutes of shoving all the time.
Yeah, Left 4 Dead 1 with the shove was crazy because it didn't have a cooldown at that point. So
Nope.
even like in versus, you could just bully people. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, that's where I said, because I play a lot of Left 4 Dead, I'm like, you're gonna get like cartwheels of people just shoving, and the game is not gonna be tense or anything. And it's like, no, it's gonna be fine. And then we tested it. It's like, oh, actually, this is broken. Yeah, let's have that cooldown you people were talking about. It's like, okay, cool. As long as we have it, I'm happy. I don't care how or when.
I've still got Overkill to Walking Dead. Still, but Havoc's like a fucking machine. He's like unlocked like everything in that game. Like just solo. Like he just loves Space War, you know, like favorite game.
No, it's good to hear that people like enjoy it enough to grind it out. I'm only playing more of that. I still have it installed.
Yeah. I don't want to like get rid of it because I'm gonna forget how I got it in the first place. So I forgot.
I also like when I make a new build because I made a new one for the stream, and immediately when we start, I realized that, oh, I forgot to put a point in this shit.
I mean, yeah, we're Payday guys. Of course we bring out more fun.
I actually haven't played this since March, I think. I haven't played the game end March.
It's like in like little doses, like, or if you've not played it in a while, you know, it's fun times. But I'm just happy that we finally got an update. But I gotta say, the wait for this update was actual cock and ball torture. Like, Jesus fucking Christ! Like, it bums me out so much. Like every time we get like a bit of like momentum, just the wait is what kills it because the players come back, don't they? Like, pretty much. Oh well, yeah. Maybe now without. I don't know, the play-on deal, maybe things will be better, or is that cope? I don't know. I guess we'll see. Well, thanks for the raid, Senpai Killer. Appreciate you. Awesome. God, I feel like such a cliche streamer saying that. Thanks for the raid, that's the bits. Something about it. Very well spoken from me. Thank God I'm not a streamer.
Well, if you're a British streamer, so you have to do things like, oh, cheers, mate, and stuff
Chip
like that.
chop jolly ho! Thank you very much for the sub. Can we get a crumpet in chat? That would be me in like a different timeline, you know. Larry Bundy Jr. Cool. Mate, he's awesome. He's got the funniest voice. Like, get him for Payday 3. Like, he's locked and loaded.
I mean, I guess like the last time we added YouTubers as characters, it went well. So I think.
Oh, it went amazing.
I think it should
keep
yeah.
Doing
So
it. Get it twisted.
I think more for Payday 3 is probably the way to go about it.
Yeah. Maybe get the.
Listen.
Minoli. I mean, Noli's already in the game. He voices that jacket voice, right? There is one voice that people genuinely think is Noli, like to this day. Like, I'm like, bro. They don't even care. They're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, good on Noli for getting work, you know. Hey! You're locked in.
I feel like if they add Noli as like a playable character or something, then half the lines would have to be that Bloomy Joe.
Angry Joe.
No, like a Bloomy joke, like.
Oh God, I thought you said you were gonna add Angry Joe.
No, God, no.
That'd be fun. I'm with it. The Bloomy
uses
Joe.
a medkit. Uses a medkit and goes like, "This medkit blew me away."
It's kind of sad how like I guess he just had no clue it would be such a damning title at that time, huh? It's just funny. That's the thing. The worst thing that can happen is that it's just funny. Because now, no, like, it's just going to come up. Because it's funny. That's just how it is. Blew me away. Party Powder Angry Review. That could happen, you know. He just heisted 20 minutes. Should we get geeked? Should we leave?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Where's the rest of the loot? Oh, I gotta pad my stats. I gotta level up. Alright, I'm back. Oh, that was a good party. Powder. I think I just titled my video that I just played the game. That's not really funny. I should have made it funny. Payday 3 blew my balls off and hospitalized me. Fucking hell, that shrimp sandwich I had, whatever the fuck that was, that nearly hospitalized me. I couldn't even finish it. I was like gagging. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like just a big stack of shrimp on top of like some mayonnaise. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Like, where are the Swedish meatballs?
Actually, today's National Sweden Day, so you should eat Swedish meatballs.
I don't have any. I have beans on toast. Not even a joke. Shit hits. Is it actually National Sweden Day? Oh.
Yeah, that's why I'm able to catch this more easily.
Well,
work today.
This is work. The work put in the hours. Isn't the heli just worse than the van? Yeah, it is. It's just funny though. Like, wow, you can go across the street and stand on a train car that's gonna get us killed. We're just trying to, you know, we're adding like surprise mechanics. Do you like how the Twitch drop mask, by the way, is the wrong mask in the corner? That keeps popping up.
Oh,
like
what?
Yeah, it's like some fucking Brainiac guy. I like him. I like him. I want him. Why is he not available?
What?
Who is that?
It looks like a Mars Attacks Martian.
That's not the mask for the drops, though. I don't even think I got that mask from the drops. Which one is it? Don't we go for this one?
It's the one.
Oh shit! I literally just fucking scrolled past it. I'm stupid. I don't think
Yeah,
I got it. I don't think I got
the
it.
Hellguest.
Some kind of Half-Life 2 looking shit.
That's from a Killzone guy.
Oh.
I think.
Helldivers, yeah. The Helldivers.
Yeah. John Helldivers.
I've been enjoying a bit of Helldivers. Did alright. Waiting for that reward. Saving Super Earth single-handedly.
Oh, I haven't been following. I just know that the Super got invaded.
Well, we won!
Yeah,
We did it! Apparently, like, all of China just, like, logged on to defend the equivalent. So,
nice.
Mask Mania is a myth. It's Mask Hysteria. They're changing the name. Now they're going to start gaslighting you. They're going to be like, we didn't promise you anything. That's a good mechanic. Your event, my choice. If you're nice to them and you give them 500 copies of Boys in Blue, they'll add the masks to the game.
Yeah, I have no clue why those masks are taking so long.
I don't know either, and it really fucking sucks. Fucking Disco Molly, like, please. Anyway, let's just get paid. You can just run into any bank and just fucking open the ATMs with a hammer, and they can't do anything about it.
Hey. Nope.
Hey. Shut up. Hey.
But if the guards see it, then they'll get upset, like this guy right here.
Yeah, they go, hey, wait a minute, there's supposed to be money here. No, there's not. Ooh.
Okay, it's fine, I'll stop him.
Don't worry, he'll... Oh.
There we go. He didn't see anything.
I hope nothing bad happened. I'm not going to turn around.
No, it's fine, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Wait, oh, it must be some kind of glitch. Kind of hostile. How was I supposed to know? This game is, like, terrible. Like, how was I supposed to know that was going to happen? Fix your game, developers. Make the shooting not garbage next time. Oh. There you go. You ever see that clip? Like some Smosh thing? Reviewing Payday 2?
No.
There was a bit at the end where the guy goes, oh, by the way, next game, how about you make the shooting not complete garbage? That one's free, developers. You can thank me later. It's just like, that is like insane. I'd say like the gunplay in 2 is like probably the highlight of that game, or at least it's up there, you know. I don't know how someone played it. It was like, make the shooting good. I think they just didn't interact with the... They didn't use any weapon apart from like the default AMCAR, I guess, and they just weren't hitting anything, so... because that gun is a fucking pile of shit. I know some people like it as a meme, but that's just so fucking funny to me. Like, make the shooting not complete garbage next time. God damn.
I have found that if half of the people say the shooting is garbage and half the people say it's fine, you're probably fine, because I have seen like people say that the gunplay in some games is like terrible, where I'm like, I don't understand how you can think this is perfectly fine. But it's just a matter of taste. Like, there's people who be like, oh, I shot him in the head with my like pea shooter pistol and he's not dead. Gunplay's garbage. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I mean, I think it's like, it's satisfying on a general level in this game. I just think the actual intricacies of each weapon just aren't very fleshed out, so it just feels like just go to whatever one-hit headshots, and that can be satisfied up to a point. But eventually, it's just like, that's why certain weapons are just falling off completely, really. Because it's like, well, why would you use that when your personal preference, you just use something else?
Yeah, I think it's kind of in the case of each weapon was made to be quote-unquote viable, and I think
relatively
at least
speaking,
like,
it
around
that worked, like, somewhat.
Yeah. Like, I use the Ziv Commando. The Ziv Commando has been like a meme since launch for a lot of people, but like you can beat the entire game.
There's a time that I still fucked with it though, like something about it kind of hid. I think it's in a really good spot now though, it's like really satisfying.
But sadly the issue is that when everything is like viable, even then people will go to what's like the best, so then you just end up with, well, here's a bunch of samey weapons and a few that are really strong.
Have you used the FSA?
I have.
Fucking hilariously broken. It is like, holy shit! Like, I don't even know how that happened. But just give it a wee
I actually have never been on the weapons themselves. So yeah, so I don't know. I think I gave some feedback on what can be done with the judge to make it stand out, and I did work on like some of the like design stuff for the minigun, but beyond that, not really. I mean, and the baseball bat, I guess, if you count that.
Ammo funnel and FSA, just, I think it's like probably slightly nerfed now, but I actually haven't used it, so it could be complete shit. The ammo funnel part, that is, I know that the actual gun is still untouched, but like the fact you could just spam and never have to reload, that was funny. That was peak. That was like, what the fuck is unhinged. Same update where, other shotguns got buffed, apart from the spaz, of course, which, RIP those, even though I do like that weapon. It's like, oh yeah, the Reinfeld's good now, and it is, but it's like, well, the FSA is just funny as fuck, so...
Yeah,
Can you shoot a gun? I want to kill some comps.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Fuck the negotiation. I want to kill you.
Yeah, negotiations can last quite a while, and I don't know how it's balanced on this one, but in general, the idea is the more hostages you have, or the more civilians you have on the map, by default, the more expensive negotiations should be.
It's just when you got a Heist has like a million dudes just lined up. So you might as well take advantage, but fucking like Rock the Cradle is my least favorite for that. I really fucking pisses me off. Like, I will shoot my gun because I'm like, I did not play this Heist to just do chores and then leave. Like, I wanted to shoot some dudes, like, it's like the negotiation could last almost the entire Heist if you're good, which is like novel at first, but I don't know, boss. It's a bit much.
Yeah, I know, maybe in like a future update they might have like a cap on how many times you can trade. But I don't know what, like, there was really in there for off.
I mean, a cap would be an interesting idea. Maybe have like a skill that would, affect how many or something. I gotta really think about that, to be honest. I have no idea what this build is that I'm using. That could be both.
I'm just using my pride muscles with him.
That Seeker's gonna go so crazy. I don't know what's happening with it, I'm scared. At this point, I'm afraid to ask.
I think that's like one thing I actually don't know anything about. Because I know, like, in general what the backlog is for, like, the general future, obviously, and I can talk about it, but I legit don't know anything about the secret. that's something more that Oliver and Andreas are pushing.
The secret has layers, you know. Even the people who know about the secret are keeping it a secret because they secretly forgot. It was just, you know, the secret was that Beckett has connections to the art and jewelry scene. They didn't know that. Now you do.
Actually, it did.
Crazy. The guy who has art gallery heists and jewelry store heists has connections in that field. I mean, I would have never guessed that until, you know, we solved the secret on the Dragon files. Thank you, Dragon. Shout out to Dragon. He's so smart.
I mean, that's why he has the files.
Collect his files. Dragon, man, what a guy. I'm like so annoyed I never got to meet him though. Like, bro, he was supposed to be at due time to get time, and he just fucked off. Apparently he was sick, and I'm like, did he probably just called the sickie? Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going all that fucking way.
I've only seen him like once in passing.
Yeah, the original plan was that we wouldn't meet him until the interrogation station marks, you know. So then he would do the whole intimidation shit, and I think that would have been a more interesting thing than Almir just being like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, I'm like, I don't know, Almir. Like, we were just having a laugh, like the most part. We weren't even like being. We didn't take it seriously. That's the thing. I think that's why, you know, it was a bit of a mess. But all that for 99 boxes stealth, I would do it a million times again. I was so stressed out. That was like probably the worst thing you could tell me at that point. Oh, 99 boxes stealth. Or we couldn't play the game? Like, were we just gonna get kicked out? Like, oh, well, how was Payday 3? Oh, you know, you get to play it. I haven't done 99 boxes stealth in a long time. I don't plan on doing that anytime soon.
I think 99 boxes stealth is not that hard.
Yeah, alright. But, you know, it's like a load of like guys who haven't played it before. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
yeah.
Also on a time limit, like we didn't just have like freedom to do it at our pace. Like it had to be like done like within the hour, else we'll get kicked out.
Yeah, the only heister actors I've seen or met, like I saw Dragon's actor very briefly once, and then while I was still working on The Walking Dead, I did run past the people who play Ethan and Hill and Payday 2. That's about it.
Great.
Yeah, they look really similar to their
That's interesting.
Payday 2 versions.
That's really weird. Like that's news to me. You ever met Almir?
A few times. Usually on stream, I would just like, you need to go to the stream room. And then I go to stream room, Almir will be like, "Hello, this is my friend Neo."
I mean, I was kind of half joking. I would hope that you've seen Almir. I barely see the guy. Like when I was there, like he barely stayed in the room for like more than like 2 minutes, but he's just like gone. Sadly, one of the main things I remember is that he really smelled like cigarettes.
Yeah, he does smell.
Confirmed. The law. What's crap to do?
To be fair, it's very it's not that common for people to smoke in Sweden. Most of them use that what's called snus, the thing where you have like tobacco packages.
Yeah, I've
but
heard
like
about this.
Yeah, but like actual smoking, very rare.
He's keeping it.
But again, maybe he needs it.
Yeah, probably does. Probably does. Yeah, I know there's that one table on Fear and Greed that has all the fucking snooze on it, like goddamn, like that's apparently based off a real bit.
Yep. There, I have seen discs like that.
It's just music, man. It stresses me out for some reason. I can't exactly explain why. Why hell?
No, I've seen Oliver a million times.
He's like Tyler Dead, and you know he's not real. Sorry, spoilers, I guess, like if you've not seen that movie, but...
To be fair, during Walking Dead development, because the marketing team was on a completely different floor, there I saw Amir like maybe once every like month or two.
It's very strange how, like, when we went there, they put up like the advertising stuff, right, like the Payday 3 stuff, but it was stuff that was like not actually reflective of the game. It was like random concept art.
Yeah, I also don't understand that.
It's like we asked, like, oh, can we take pictures of that? It's like, yeah, go ahead. It's like, well, now we're just confused the fuck out of everyone because now, like, where the fuck is the skull dozer? And I'm like, I don't know where it is either, but you know.
I mean, the idea was that that's what the dozer would look like.
Yeah.
By default, like his like visor would have that like skull graphic. But I legitimately don't know why that never happened.
They just all became blue. Like just complete blue saturation. Like everyone got to be blue.
Yeah, I have no clue.
The boys in blue. Early access. God. Oh, I just love how you gotta open this door yourself. What if you just never opened it? Fuck! We can't get in there! They're not opening the door! Gotta have a standoff. Oh. I'll be blowing up.
Oh, is that the strat?
Yeah, actually it is. It actually works pretty smart. Like,
Oh, that's interesting. Oh no, the door opened. I think the door opens automatically after a bit.
no, I opened it. I actually
Oh,
opened
you opened it, okay.
it. There. Got these fucking explosion effects are gonna give me a fucking aneurysm.
What's my favorite Mega Mask? From Payday 2, Mega Mark.
I feel like I'm a mile away.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's that was my avatar on the Starbreeze Steam account.
Honestly, like, do you think, like, if Starbreeze want to actually just make money, they should just re-release that fucking DLC at this point? Like, people would probably buy that, even though people are like, what? This was my exclusive mask. Like, I don't think the Payday 2 players give a shit. Because, like, you know, they completely overkill fucking whatever the hell it was called.
Yeah, the one that was like the support of the company. I remember that. I don't know.
Actually, will handle it. Gonna fix that now. Hope he's doing well.
I hope he's doing well as well.
Hope he figured out where he's working. Sorry, I don't know why. I'm just thinking of that recent one with good old Adolf, you know, and he's just standing there like a hostage or something. Like, what's he doing, bro?
Yeah. That one's at least for now a no comment from me. Oh, that's for me.
I haven't really heard enough from Adolf to even know what he sounds like, so.
I mean, he joined on April 1st and I left on April 6th, so I didn't even talk to him. I don't know anything about the guy.
Well, he's saving Payday 2, apparently.
Well, good for him and good for Payday 2, I guess.
Well, hopefully. Last update is some wacky shit, but we'll be there no matter what.
I remember that update because not only did it mess stuff up, but it also soured a lot of people on Payday 3.
Yeah, they were like, oh, there's sabotage in Payday 2 now. There's people who like genuinely believe that. That was like some kind of operation fuck you, you know, and that's what they call it, right? That was an official thing, yeah.
No.
What? I've been lied to?
I think the internet was maybe not correct.
Well, that's unbelievable. What is up with the AI maps on some of the heists? Do you have any idea about that? Like, how the fuck did that even, like, who decided to AI generate a map of New York? It's so strange. Like
art assets being AI generated?
If you like look at the, I mean, probably see it on another heist, but somehow there's just a map that is definitely not a map of New York, but somehow made it into the asset pool.
I'm not like To be 100% honest, I don't know because I didn't even know about the art gallery stuff. And that was still when I was like just a game designer, and I was really pissed when I found out.
It's funny, like I didn't know for a while either until like someone in chat was like, "Look at the map," and I'm like, "Oh shit! Like what the hell? Like is going on?" But the art gallery stuff that was strange. I remember like Almir, you know, going on record and be like, "No, we're not," and then you know that was the whole egg on your face moment. That's kind of his whole MO at this point. Like somehow managed to say the wrong thing.
To be fair, that was what he was definitely told. Like, is it? And he was probably told no by people involved, and that's what everybody else believed. And all of a sudden, like, oh no, actually, maybe it is. And we're like, what the fuck is going on? I was pretty upset with that. I have very strong anti-generative AI opinions. Yeah, I don't like that shit.
That's what's pissed me off with Crime Boss. Like, I don't know why they keep fucking adding it, but
to be honest, I also know that a lot of stuff in general in game development, this isn't unique to Starbreeze, but a lot of it gets outsourced, and when you're working with outsourcers, it could be that something slips by. So I don't know if it was outsourcing or if it was like somebody internally fucked up. I don't know.
Chummer asks, "Do I have any Den of Wolves updates?" It's been cancelled. Sorry. Breaking news. I don't know what. I don't have any updates on that. I don't know nothing. It has been cancelled.
Yeah.
It blew me away.
No, I'm curious how the game will turn out. There's a lot of people from Starbreeze, like not just obviously Ten Chambers, but a lot of people from Starbreeze
we were getting like the fucking world tour, like just one of the guys was like showing the conception of like the clown masks for Payday the Heist. Like the live action ones, saw a lot of concept art for GTFO. It was fun. I mean, I appreciate that they were willing to do that because obviously I know like they were sending Payday guys over there, but I didn't want to just be like, can we just talk about I don't give a shit about Den of Wolves, talk about Payday. It's like, look, it was nice to do a little bit is what I'm saying, you know, so.
Yeah, I didn't really, I played GTFO and I didn't really like vibe too much with it, but I saw some demo stuff that they released, and I hope the game turns out well for them. I mean, GTFO worked out well for them. So.
Fuck it. I mean, I'm just like, I'll check the game out. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. I mean, what's the harm, really? Everyone acts like it's some kind of life or death thing. It's like, fuck it. I'll probably still play it anyway. I mean, would you have thought that I'd still be playing Payday 3 after 2 years of God knows what? Like, fucking hell. Like, I was crashing out almost like every fucking day. Like,
don't worry. Don't worry. I was definitely also crashing out in various ways.
It's just, it's been a gift to us all. Just like, well, I mean, you know, full disclosure, this game gave me like definitely made me realize I was maybe too like naive when it came to certain things. Like, in a way, it's a good thing to have that sort of preparedness. But goddamn,
found another.
I'm like caca for cuckoo puffs, you know. Like I'm crazy for the Dallas games. The Dallas universe. So, but I mean, you know, I'm still here.
Yeah, I think
funny.
Definitely, you know, like they announced the skill rework and they announced they did the armor rework. I think there's like a general desire to make this game like good.
Would be nice.
I think like with enough time and like resources, the team can get there. But
I don't know.
We'll see.
Skills 2, that's I'm waiting big time for that. That is like,
yep.
I mean, like I do want like, you know, Heist rework and shit like that, but fuck it. I mean, if the skills is good, that should at least be enough if I have to choose, I suppose. I mean, the skill system in this game, when I made my original video, I actually skipped over it because I really didn't know what the fuck was going on, to be honest with you. We didn't really use it when we played it. That's probably why we were like, oh, overkill is no joke. I mean, we must have been some fucking like kind of geniuses to find like ammo funnel at that point. Also, bearing in mind, not all the skills were unlocked, I don't think, on that build. Some of them are still locked, so I'll be a time traveler. Like,
yeah, you definitely didn't have all. You definitely did not have all the skill points. That's for sure.
We had like what, 8?
Oh, maybe?
Not long.
Yeah, it's been a while. But no, like I said, like I mentioned on like Blue Sky, I had like 2 weeks to develop the design, the entire skill system of this game, but I had significantly more time for the upcoming update, so hopefully people like it. I don't know how much of what I did design-wise is gonna stay there by the time it launches, but I did leave a lot for people.
So, my opinion is that the contractual obligation with the DLC is what really made the first year of Payday 3 just kind of all fucky. Would you agree that had an impact, or like, do you think if they didn't have that deal, it would maybe be a little bit more freeform?
The contractual obligations were a pretty big thing because we basically sold DLC in advance. I honestly think that all the issues that the game had, like design-wise, replayability-wise, and so on, a lot of that got... Like, it would have taken people a bit more time before they got tired of the game, but because the game launched with so many technical issues, it just put more focus on all the other issues. And I think if the launch wasn't as problematic as it was, we probably would have had more time and more momentum and less pressure to like expand on the system. Like, I think even if the launch was smooth, Armor 2.0 would have happened, Skills 2.0 would have happened. You know,
I mean,
there's
some things you sort of need
yeah.
that feedback loop. So they know what direction you want to take with it.
Yeah, but because, you know, people were pissed because they couldn't play the game, because Nebula was unstable, and, you know, that just exacerbated
I shit you
all
not,
the
as
other
soon as you
problems.
said that, my game started. That is beautiful. That is poetry. I love that. Yeah, that was just kind of what I felt about it, because it's like, can't exactly say we'll delay this DLC. I think that was a bit of feedback I gave. I was like, I don't even think if you said we have to like delay this content for a later date, if it meant that we're going to address certain things, that maybe people would take it a little bit better. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but
I mean, we tried to... We kind of delayed the Poison Blue a bit, but it was basically just squishing the releases together because we still had to, you know, release everything by September.
I have terrible news. The game's crashed. Fuck! Oh,
no.
Fuck's sake. I think the Nebula ops have got me. Well, fuck, I'll reopen the good old game. Well, I didn't hear anyone say bingo. I don't know if you ever saw that. I had a glitch where my game was crashing when Shade would say bingo, but not Yahtzee. I'm not even fucking kidding. That is actually what I don't even know what to tell you, but... Well, yeah, you know, we get to do it again! Yes! Well, actually, I could probably just do it, can't I? But, whoa, what the fuck?
I'm not sure we're gonna survive.
The clutch left the building. Thanks, Ada, with the 3 months, though. Appreciate you. No, I mean, I've completely lost my trail of thought after that. I had some very wise things to say, but... I do fucking hate how this shit is, like, online. Like, it's such a pain in the ass to deal with. Like, I'm just worried. I'm always worried about... Nebula's not going to last forever. I don't care what you tell me. I don't think it will. I think eventually someone's going to pull the plug on that. And then what do you do? Exactly.
I don't know. I think this should have been peer-to-peer.
But would have saved the money.
Yep.
Okay, don't worry. Boys in blue. I can hear you, like, fighting for your fucking life. Like, oh shit, it crashed, did it? I feel like it just crashed when I joined.
It's fine. I have full ammo on the Judge. I can survive like a minute more.
Getting ready, but I don't think it is. I think it's getting frozen.
Okay, it's fine. We're between waves.
Don't do anything to alert the driver. This is strange. Yes! I have a weird idea. I'm going to load into the tutorial first so that it loads the assets. I actually used to do that quite a lot back in the day. Like, I don't know, it wouldn't like load the textures properly or something.
Yeah, that was when the shader compiling would just hitch the game all the time.
God.
Ugh.
Everything prepares shaders these days. It's fucking crazy. Even like Counter-Strike 2.
I love how we were promised a future with no load times thanks to SSDs, and then nobody expected compiling shaders.
Combat tutorial, here I come. Alright.
Well, if it helps, we managed to
When?
complete it.
Yes! Just, join me, Link. We'll do Boys in Blue. That'll cheer me up.
Sounds good. Yeah, Halleck is party lead.
I just don't understand, like, half the fucking crashes I get. God, I'm getting. What the fuck? My volume is.
Do you use any mods? I don't know. If
Yeah,
that
I
could
do.
cause
I
conflicts.
guess I gotta go fucking uninstall my mods again. I don't understand! This happened last time, and I'm like, I don't even know why, because I didn't add or remove any mods, but it just seems to randomly die. Well, I'm gonna remove my mods. Let's hope that it works, smiley face.
Yeah. I don't know if it'll actually help, but that's usually
No,
my
yeah, I
first
mean-
technical response.
Yeah, it's, it might. For some reason, Havoc specifically was crashing me last time. I don't know if that somehow happened again, but...
I know a friend had, like, this was like a year ago, had crashed on Payday 3, and he disabled all the mods, but apparently the mod folder still existed and it was still causing crashes despite being disabled. But I don't know if that's still a thing. Oh man, I don't even have Sociopath leveled up. Oh right, I didn't play with the overskills in my personal account at all.
That's it. Oldest excuse in the book. Alright, I'm really fucking hoping we can play more Peak Day. I like how we play that many heists in order, no problem. And now it's like... It hates me. I was speaking too badly about the Nebula. Honestly, half the time I'm like, is this a crash that is to do with that? I wouldn't even surprise me at this point.
That's fine. I strongly dislike Nebula as well.
Alright.
What do you say? FSA is fully snapped?
He is fucked.
Yeah, because I'm using the Task 12, this past 12, because that's like 90 shooter classic.
Hoping, touch wood, I'll be okay.
Okay, I'll join on you.
Good evening, I hope you get your Payday 3. I just had Payday 3 crashes. Got him.
Nice.
Yeah, a little bit of Boys in Blue. Try and find this map for you. I think it is on Boys in Blue somewhere. But weirdly enough, it just... I don't know, it's the kind of thing that when you look at it, you're like, oh yeah, that is not a map that I could even decipher. It's just like random roads going everywhere, like a lot of like holes as well. Like, I don't know if like New York has holes. It might, I've never been, so... It's called the Big Hole, you know? Not the Big Apple.
The New York and the Division has a lot of holes, so I'm assuming it's probably based off of that.
What the fuck was over that clip? Like, what the
I
hell?
don't know, dude.
How do you get a mic that sounds like that?
Dude, I don't know. I don't even like playing a dark zone. I'm just trying to get like some loot there that's only there, and everybody who's using proximity voice in the dark zone is just eating the mic, just deep throating it. I don't know what's going on.
Like a bit? Like, is there a meta?
I don't know. I hate the dark zone, and it's so annoying that the game is like, oh yeah, this piece of loot that's good for PvE, yeah, you have to PvP for it, sorry, bye.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it was like one of the first of its kind almost, like, and it was really hyped up, and then I did it, and me and the boys were just like, we're not doing that again. So.
I mean, the dark zone in the first division was like, I don't know if Tarko was even out there. It was very early
yeah, I don't think
extraction shooter training.
I'm not sure if it was out, But that's where I remember it, you know, being the big hype thing.
Yeah.
I like Division. You know, I have like absolutely no hot takes about it. I'm like, you know, I went on, ran about, did my chores, shoot some guys, and then, you know, I beat the game. Then I was like, all right. Why is this asset a fucking thing? I hate it so much. Fuck you, boy. What's this?
I'll follow to the
Strap. You gotta jump through the fucking window.
the map.
They're gonna open the goddamn doors. It makes no sense.
Watch this.
Somehow, stealthing so. Those donuts.
The map.
Oh, not a parkour though. Oof.
Is it this map here?
Over here. I mean, it might be the same one, but
Okay, I'm putting
on my ping. Oh, damn it! I've got rid of my mod that like gets rid of that dumbass diamond on the pings. I hate that diamond so much.
Yeah, it's the same one. Yeah, I don't know what this map is.
Like the more that you look at it, the more confusing it gets.
Yeah, that looks very weird. I don't know what it is.
Awesome. Yeah.
I think. God, it's very hard for me to tell what it is because I know that in the past, like when you have environmental assets like that, the most random shit slips. When we were doing Walking Dead, we had an outsourcing studio help us with the environmental assets, and I remember finding newspapers where, I kid you not, it was like headline: "Zombies take over the world," and a screenshot from the Walking Dead TV show, and I was like, what the fuck, you can't put that there. And then I was like, oh, we missed it somehow.
Rick Grimes.
It was actually Rick Grimes on the horseback. Like that was like on the headline. I'm like, what? It's like, even if like you could call them zombies in the STEM universe, like there's nobody to make this photo of printed.
Like, what? That would be the funniest fucking thing to find. Zombies take over the world, and Rick Grimes is on a horse.
It was very fortunate that I love looking at environmental stuff. Like if I'm playing Alien Isolation or, you know, any shooter with good environmental art, I just stare at it like for hours.
Don't go anymore. I don't have any more Rick Grimes lines than that, really. So the other Walking Dead, that's another good one. And this game feels weird without like any mods at all. Like I'm used to just having like minor shit. But you know, I'll fix it another day. I just don't want to be, you know, and listen to a fucking tech support stream. The tinnitus ringing is back. Oh, I hate it. I hate tinnitus.
I might install mods now, because when I worked on the game, I made a rule not to install mods, because if I need mods, that means that it should probably be in the game.
We get mixed up. Well, like, oh, this is buggy. God, I remember someone who was like, they thought it was like a glitch in like the new version of the game or something. Like, they just didn't update the mods, but they like reported it as like a bug in like the video. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, we had a lot of those. People would go like, oh, this is broken, game is crashing. It's just like, oh, the mod broke.
I'm hurt really bad. How do you feel about hurt really bad? Is that your favorite line in the game, do you think?
I don't think it's my favorite line.
What would your favorite be?
Yeah, what was my favorite? I think some of the Jack and Voice lines are probably my favorite. The cultist lines are pretty good.
Yeah, I know. People love those. I think it's a bit too much for my liking, but each to their own.
There was one when I did some grinding off screen just to like buy the new armor and stuff. Houston has one about like answering the pager and talking about giant wolverines. It was pretty funny.
What comes up with this shit?
I don't know, man. Probably like some of the cloaker lines as well. They're pretty good.
Usually you don't hear them too focused on shooting that motherfucker as soon as they see him, but
Yeah.
I like the native ones that you like barely ever hear. It's the ones where it's like, you know, I'm blind, you fucking idiot, you know. Uh-oh. Alright, it's MarioinATopHat time.
Clippable moment.
Hope there's no joke.
Me getting my ass kicked.
Well, Kras's fault anyway. That's fact. Well, good FSA. There's a re. God damn it, Dallas is dead. I mean, in custody. Can we get him?
Again.
Teamwork makes the dream work. Overkill is no joke. Like this is absolute boys in blue catastrophe. Probably my favorite track in the game. Absolute fucking banger.
Yeah, I just have all these cooks.
My boy can grill. I reckon get started with this. Here's the theory.
I just assume that people in Brazil can make pretty good food. At least better than people in Sweden.
Well, I appreciate you for sparing me. I thought you were going to say British. I would have allowed it.
I mean,
You know, we got something
the
common,
only
I guess,
the
yeah.
only the only people who don't complain about Swedish food usually is like British people when they visit. They're like, oh, I don't see what's wrong with it. Like, yeah. I remember when I went to UK only once, and I went to Scotland, and the first thing I ordered was a traditional shepherd's pie, and everybody stared at me like, why would you eat that?
I don't even know what's wrong with a shepherd's pie. It's just fucking
I don't.
mashed potato and mince, you know, like, it's fine. There's worse things to order.
I was very confused when I wanted to buy a kebab, and my host said, no, you can't, that's drunk people food. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's
What
kebab.
the fuck is going on? Who the fuck is telling? I'd be like, mate, you want to get kebab? 12 p.m. Go ahead. Like, it's kebab. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I've heard that in like Sweden as well. Like there's kebab pizza in Sweden, and like when I said I like kebab, he's like, "Oh, you only eat kebab pizza when you're hungover. There's no other reason to eat it." Like, I eat because it's good.
So I guess I'll just starve then. Okay. What's that thing that I try to pronounce every time I say it wrong? Tuns bread roll or some shit? Like the fucking weird ass like wrap with like a mashed potato and sausage in it or something? Like.
Oh, that yeah. It's nice, but I feel like
That is drunk.
bread wrapped in mashed potato is quite a lot.
Yeah, but that's why it's funny to me. I'm like, what the fuck? Simon Vickland was hankering for one, so like, fuck it on that.
There are some weird food combos in Sweden that I like, though. Apparently, like one of the Christmas traditional foods is getting gingerbread cookies and putting blue cheese on them. And I was like, that sounds fucked up.
Fuck off.
Why would you do that? And then I tried, and I'm like, wow, this actually tastes infinitely better than I thought it would.
I don't know about that.
That was my reaction as well. I was like,
who
I
the
don't know, that
fuck
sounds
woke up
nasty.
one day and was like, that's a good idea.
Dude, I don't know. It's like putting pickled herring in sour cream, and I'm like, that sounds fucked up. Why would you do that? And then you try it, like, oh, this is actually pretty good. What the fuck?
But one thing that I know people are like grossed out by, but I think is really good, it's black pudding. That shit's awesome.
I'm not that big of a fan.
I don't know,
but
it's just something about it.
the traditional Serbian thing of this is disgusting, take it away from me, is aspect, which is just like gray jello with bits of meat, like pork meat that you wouldn't eat otherwise, and it's just like, no dog, get that away from me. I actually rather starve than eat that.
This is so many cops. It is so fucking funny. Game is too hard now. I'm gonna uninstall it.
Oh well.
I mean, oh well. I'm gonna make a video why I uninstall the Payday 3. Oh, write that down. That might make some money. Like
40-minute video of how the enemies in Payday 3 are way too hard.
Way too hard. They are like walking around with like boners. Like, what the fuck is going on? This game went woke. That's fun. That'll be the next thing. What? Oh.
Oh, dude, I got clipped.
Clipped. Oh, fuck this little bastard. Fucking sabotage squad. Get a real job. Fucking made it, bro. Facts, though. What do they even do? Like,
I'm trying to remember how we got to the sabotage squad during development, because there was like a lot of factors there. Because we wanted like to bring back the hostage rescue team, but it was like, okay, if we make all the cops sabotage your shit, it's too annoying. But if we don't have anybody sabotage anything, it's too boring. So we were like, okay, what if there's just like a group of them that mess with the really annoying objectives, but like random shit that's like easy to like steal, like bags that's like of anybody.
I just don't believe that they do anything unique apart from like maybe like save hostages. I think they can, like, cops can do everything they can do. Like, especially like No Rest for the Wicked, I thought they wouldn't like fuck with the fire extinguisher, but or the the spray. What the fuck am I trying to say? The fucking sprinkler. There you go. But they do, like, regular cops can do that too. So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, summary, sabotage squad don't exist.
Havoc wants to extract.
Well, I want to not die, but here we are. Like,
oh yeah, you have a lot of cops.
yeah.
So.
But Havoc's like, whoa, just go there, bro. It's actually like a sabotage on purpose, I am the sabotage squad. This is my roleplay.
Ow. Oh. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Here we are. Okay.
Ow. No, somebody flash banged the cloaker and I got fucking stunlocked by him. That was funny.
Hey. I keep thinking she's saying DLC van.
I thought I heard that as well. Yeah.
The DLC van. This is a sweet ride. Oh yeah, by the way, Noli is just like, I don't know what the fuck he is. Just hoping to finish work at a decent time, but don't know what's gonna happen. So.
We'll have other opportunities to play. Don't worry about it.
Next big update, which will have content? Question mark.
I have no clue. I have no clue.
NDA
So I knew about the. I know about this update. I legit don't know about any timelines. And even if I did, I couldn't say.
I don't know, jack shit. I have to go for a week.
Should just use that Harada t-shirt. Don't ask me for shit.
Don't ask me for stuff. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. No, nobody in chat has asked anything, so chat has been pretty cool about it.
Cool. I'm not going to ask you questions. It's not a Q&A, like we're just fucking about.
That has, trust me, from my time streaming on my channel, that has never stopped people before.
It's just like, I have to answer a question every now and then. I get a little bit annoyed about it. I'm like, bro, like, I don't know, like I'm here playing like fucking Nubby or something. What the hell do I know about Payday 3? Nothing. I've never played this game before.
No, I'd be like playing like, I don't fucking know, like a Master System game, and somebody would go like, oh, how are you gonna address like the imbalance of cutting shot or something like that? I'm like, I don't know, dog. I'm trying to like win rock paper scissors and Nihilix Kid right now.
Yeah, off the clock, like. Mr. Mario, do I get copyright striked if you turn one of your Payday memes into a channel point reward? Definitely. Definitely. You'll be oiled in acid. No, you can use it as long as you credit it. Just put like a little thing perhaps in the bio or something. Even if you don't credit me, I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Just go ahead. I don't care.
What is the Payday Genshin Impact collab happening? I have
Who the
no
fuck
clue.
asked that?
Someone with space.
What? Someone with shit jokes?
I think the funniest one I had was because I've been doing like for I think 7 years now weekly movie nights with my friends, and every time we watch a movie I just post on back then on Twitter and on Blue Sky like, oh, tonight's movie night is this movie, And during launch week, when the servers weren't working, I was like, "Oh, tonight's movie week is this thing," and people responded with like, "Maybe instead of watching movies, you should
Oh,
fix
for
the fucking
fuck's
game."
sake!
Like, okay, dog.
What are you gonna do? Like, fix the servers? Like,
I don't know.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't just you, although obviously it was definitely a lot of that to you. But it just felt like anybody who had any indication they were a dev was just getting told, maybe you should drop everything you're doing all the time and fix the game.
Yeah, I've seen it happen with other games. It's not like unique to Payday 3, but it's still kind of a shame that it even happens.
What's your little off? Like the sound of that. I'm better.
Fly to France, get different job expertise and cheat sheet my wins. Well, if I flew to France to get a different job experience, I would be without a job now.
Be in La Job. Sorry, that was stupid. Oh,
Not smart.
Computer's unlocked.
safe does not have the numbers. Ah, there's your numbers.
I'll take that.
Ding ding.
Guard.
Hey, stop!
Over there. Time to put your game face on.
Okay.
Go down.
Put your gay face on, buddies. That's actually kind of a fact news, though. If you went to France for a job, yeah, that would not be happening.
Nope.
Oop.
To be honest, I was not happy with
Watch out.
that happened. I mean, it's not really a secret that like they laid off the French team because that's not NBA. That's public info. I was not happy about that.
I don't even know
what
what the purpose was. Did it get through a board? I guess like.
I have no clue, but like it's people I work with, like some with like since I've been at the company, and I don't think that's the way to treat anybody. Do you ever go for the secret loot in this heist?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Kind of weird how that doesn't count for all bags, but Rock the Cradle hasn't been figured out yet, which really puts a damper on Rock the Cradle because you can't get the all bags bonus. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Rock the Cradle, but I know in general, because one of the designers on this heist was the person who worked in the art gallery, and in general the attitude was like, okay, secret loot should not count towards completion because it's meant to be like a non-soloable like co-op thing.
I fucking hated this heist when it came out. Like, I actually like it now, but goddamn, like I was so pissed off. I like this is probably the first time I really gave up on this game. I was like, nah, this is fucking. I was
not happy with how the stuff with the techie rolled out because like I did a balance pass, but there's only so much I can do, and I was like, okay, folks, I need somebody to test techie. Is it fine? Is it fine? I'm going on vacation away the country for Christmas, and like nothing happened, and then I leave. And then after I left, I get messages with like, "Oh, tech is too OP. Can you fix it?" It's like, no, I'm not in Sweden.
Shit was crazy. Like this is before you know, the new armor and shit like that. I mean, maybe now with the new armor, the tech could use a bit of a buff, but honestly, I'm fine with just leaving that shit the way it is. I don't even want to think about it. Just yeah, I just had a terrible time and you know, a lot of stuff was bugged. I was very annoyed about how the character didn't even have lines. They didn't have lines for a long time. That was really strange because those lines like leaked from like the beta of the character being the techie, right? Because all the heists are callouts. So we were acutely aware of the presence of them, and then when it comes out, they don't say anything. It was like, what the hell's going on? Like, this is so strange. Like, there's a lot of unused voice lines though. Sadly, it's a shame.
I think it also being around like the launch issues, because it was that like 3 months of like constant technical hell. I think a lot of the resources were focused on making sure the game like ran, so there was less like bandwidth for people to actually like test stuff like that.
When the French team like responsible for like doing most of that fucking like probably a good amount of like help in that as well.
I mean, no, they were the ones helping with console versions, with like certification, with stuff being optimized enough, like the netcode, like everything, like all the like tech stuff that was for that game. I don't know what the plan is right now. But like I said, I'm not particularly happy with.
Yeah, after all that, big fuck you.
Yeah. Yep.
Very bad.
I want more visual effects for hacking drones. Like, when you hack them, did you see they were hacked?
What do you mean, like when you get hit by them? All my screens turn like bright pink and saturated. Oh. Have a baseball bat. Cool.
The finale for this is pretty hard, but it was also like the art for this was basically made with like, oh hey, we have a park as well now, so why don't we use it? So the idea was like, let's have like the finale in the park because it's already like art made, but it's pretty difficult. I don't know how it's like with the new armor now, but
I mean, even the old armor, I was fine with it. Like, I just god gamers. I liked the escape though. It's probably the most visually interesting part. I mean, I don't like just being underground in warehouses or server rooms, whatever the fuck. It's just kind of not my thing. But I think having the park bit at the end at least alleviates that a little bit. I mean, I think about Dragon Heist in Payday 2. You know, they made this really nice looking like city and everything. Like the road looked awesome. You know, San Francisco, like Chinatown kind of thing. And then, you know, you spend the entire heist in a basement that looks like any other warehouse in the game. Same sort of thing here, but you know, it's got aura and hype moments, you know. It's got blue, lots and lots of blue.
yeah, I just think it's pretty interesting to stealth.
Yeah, I bet the stealth's pretty good, but you know me. I shoot gun.
However, the part where you need to get to the FBI van is less fun.
It's not bad when it's like later on because you can actually like cross the road, but like best one. I mean, like an FBI van. What a something about it just cracks me up. What an addition.
Yeah, to be honest, I think in hindsight, probably should not have gone for it because basically we want to do the techie to be the sort of like, oh, you have to run out of your area enemy, but we just like basically went like we don't have time for the techie for long, so we were kind of thinking, okay, well, what could replace the techie for the getting you out of your camping area, and we did the FBI, but I don't think it got enough like time while we're testing to make it feel actually good.
I mean, on some heists, it's almost like hilarious how quickly you can shoot it. Like Dirty Eyes, for example, like the fuck did he even do it? Like just gone immediately. But yeah, I'm not crazy about the guy, but I would probably just get rid of it. Like I said, like
yeah, it's always a bad look when you like get rid of out stuff. Because like for example, the modifiers aren't rotating anymore, and it's because like basically there was a survey of people asking for modifiers, and the conclusion from the survey is, oh, we should just disable all the modifiers except like the 2 or 3 that people like, and make them as less like as unimpactful as possible, and then we should just make a new system. It's like, okay, well then I'll just do that, and that's why it's where it is. But now people are like, oh, why aren't the modifiers rotating? Well, it's because people said they were annoying, so we're keeping them where they are.
I think it seems to imply there's going to be some kind of, you know, plan or system in place to make them like a tolerable thing or some shit. I don't know. I just seem to be put on ice, didn't being worked on.
I mean,
whole, like, poll, right? They got information through some Google document or something. About how people feel about it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I got I did like an internal proposal on how to solve it, and everybody was okay with it. But it's more just like, you know, time, money, resources when it's going to be done. Because we had to do like Armor 2.0, and you know now it's Skills 2.0, so
AP rounds. I forgot about those. Fucking hell. Fuck the armor piercing round. That shit was actually so annoying. It was the big one was just a fucking sound effect, you know. It wouldn't play the armor hit. It would play like you're constantly taking damage. So if you had a techie drone, you have to hit. Oh, it was an auditory. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just hit 2 techie drones with a baseball bat at once. Speaking of auditory, that was loud as fuck. But no, like if a techie drone was like shooting you. Sorry. It was real fucking loud. So speaking of loud, god damn. Yeah, AP rounds. Bit poo poo.
Yeah, I think Andreas mentioned at some point, but like the idea is to give people more control over the modifiers and just play how they want and get rewarded. But again, all depends on the team's like time and capabilities and when they can do it.
Up the cloaker. Oh, zipline? We're absolutely fucking washed. Worst heisters of 2025. All the cops running away. That's funny as fuck. That kind of bothers me. I don't know, like the fact they just actually all run. Like there'll be bulldozers that just stop shooting you. They just go home. That seems kind of like a very nice thing to do. Yeah, it's lunch break.
It's because the spawning is based off of like a hard timer rather than kill count, like in say Killing Floor. So if we let you clean up all the guys attacking you by the time you're done, the new one could start. So that's why.
Well, that's funny. Just shoot a bulldozer and just shrugs it off like stoic.
I think how it should work, I don't know if like it might have like deteriorated or like become buggy in the meantime, but the idea is if you shoot them while they're retreating, they will shoot back, but if you don't shoot them, they'll just retreat.
I think they do still shoot, but like bulldozers, like at certain angles, will just keep walking. Like they're like, I'm walking away.
Oh, it is New York. It's walking here.
Walking here. I used to have like a mod to turn off all like the kill sound effects and hit sounds, and not having that installed right now, I never realized how like many of them there are. Like they're like kind of quiet. I like barely hear them, but they're still there. Subtle kill sound effects, like.
Speaking of those,
That'd be right. Watch this. Yeah, that's all my shots. Watch this. Oh, I'm fucking shit at this game. Oh, there he goes. Ooh, oh, there's another one. Bull rush. Oh fuck! What are we even trying to accomplish here? Like,
get the bags, I think.
Oh, the bag. Oh, I mean, I'm the one like just kissing the bulldozer at this point. I'm just fucking about like. Oh, sorry, I lost respect for the bulldozer. Peppers fried. Whoa! Walking here. Hey. I'm gonna go for a piss after this. We'll do a couple more highs to meet. You let me know if you got a preference. I know you left 99 boxes. Like.
I mean, I'm usually a fan of Touch the Sky, the penthouse.
That one's alright, but it's just too fucking easy to do too quick. Like, I did alright. Give another go.
I mean, we can do a shower. I'm fine with whatever, honestly.
Hop on first playable. It's kind of weird, like guest judges such a banger. That like one demo for Belly Bill.
I didn't realize the judges is this accurate. Oh, what did you say? Sorry.
I bet it don't matter.
Okay.
Don't matter. I'm a Northwest Norbert right now. I'm still representing the Northwest. You know, we had to fucking fight through blood and bones for that fucking buff. Like, I can't believe it took so long. Like a whole year, and then I finally got a buff. I was so happy. And you know what? Now it's average. It's peak. Honestly, that's a huge upgrade to me.
Build your own difficulty. Just use weaker guns to make the game harder.
Oh. Choose your intervention. Just run out, get killed, and then the game will be over. Alright, dudes. Do some Hollow Miami shit. Oh, I'm a sociopath. Ah, I must kill people.
That's what sociopaths do, apparently.
Yeah. They just run around with a baseball bat, you know?
To be honest, the only reason it's called that is because I basically went with like, okay, let's just call it that because that's what it's called in Payday 2.
I mean, yeah, that's fair enough. Cool jacket like a sociopath guy. What's a better name? I gotta go for a quick piss, so I'll be right back. You can
Alright.
follow my chat while I'm gone if you want.
Sure. Why Ice-T for 99 boxes? What was the vision? I believe it was Ice-T really likes Payday, so let's do something with Ice-T, and eventually we were told, okay, Ice-T is going to be one of the contractors. That was basically the logic. I know there was like more ambition long term, but I don't think I'm at liberty to say what exactly. I'm excited for Marvel Talk. I'm very curious. I don't play too many tag team games. I prefer 1v1 fighters. But they said that you can play by focusing on one character and using 3 assists, and I do like assists, so I'll probably get it. I mean, I support ArcSys that works in all of their endeavors, so I'll probably buy it. Even bought Dragon Ball Fighters without really playing it all that much. What's my favorite primary and secondary weapon? My favorite primary is the Ziv. They're just like SMGs, like hip firing. My favorite secondary. What do I use? Oh yeah, the Bison, because I do like the gun it's based off of.
What's up, Beijing?
Oh, I was asked what my favorite primary and secondary was, and it's the Ziv and the Bison. Actually, good. Thank you for reminding me. I should probably use the Bison.
Seaboy wants to know about Marvel Takon. Is that the name of it?
Talk on Souls or something like that. It's no, it's pretty hype. I'm probably gonna play it even though I'm not big of a tag team player.
Yeah, I just thought it looked cool, so I do the same.
Yeah.
I mean, anything fighting game related with Marvel, you know, at this point, fuck it, you take it, you know.
I mean, I thought Infinite played very well. It just had a lot of other unfortunate things about it. But I think the new Marvel game is probably gonna blow a lot of the other tag team games in development out of the water, particularly 2XKO, because 2XKO didn't really have that much competition, and now that was pretty big competition.
Looks good, terrible name. What would you call it, kid? Marvel fucking punch the shit out of each other 4v4. That actually kind of goes harder, but that would be alright with that. You call it like Marvel versus Marvel.
Marvel forever, because it's 4v4.
Marvel and the Vol is like a 4 somehow.
Connor says, I personally think the game is better for Imp, the more I hear your ideas, Mia. Well, there's still going to be stuff that I worked on that's possibly going to be released. I don't want to say definitely, so I don't know, you'll probably see stuff that I had a hand in for like a year, I hope.
I remember people saying they weren't excited for Arma 2 because we were involved at some point on Reddit, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what are we doing anymore? Everyone was like, yes, they're going to rewrite the Arma. Oh, I hate it now. It's like, what are we doing, bro? Like, actually, dumb shit. Isn't a lot of Pride related cosmetic for Payday 3. They'll add like a rainbow Dallas.
I don't think they
will.
They will not. I would have wanted to add like pride stuff, personally speaking, but I don't think some very vocal parts of the community would take kindly to it,
All right.
which is a shame.
Down. Don't
I
move.
mean, even if they wanted to, they'd have to add it like fucking 4 months later. Just like, oops. It'll be on the menu, like,
Get down.
adding
Well,
gay
technically,
colors.
the Swedish Pride Parade is in August, so
Still-
so maybe
still
that
a
can be an
chance.
excuse. Yeah, there's still a chance.
We got a. Oh, we're trying to think of a pun. Coxton. Gay Hoxton be like, I love men. There you go. The rumor come out. I don't think any of the gang fucks, like any of them. But I mean, even
They
if
only
they
fuck with
wanted to,
money.
yeah, they fuck the money. Dallas fucks the money. Do I want to fuck money? I do. Have you ever seen that video?
No.
Oh, some meme shit that I made like before the game even came out, just like YouTube pooping the bank speeches. It's pretty good one. It's pretty good. You should subscribe to my channel, MarioinATopHat. You might have heard of it.
I've heard rumors of it.
Chill. I did get paid with Dallas masks from Payday the Heist promotion. I still have that on my kitchen. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. Like that really like plasticky Dallas mask. It just says Payday the Heist on it. Hi. Wait, did we get A-Zone the Rant?
But yeah, if you want to celebrate Pride in Payday 3, you can just recolor your guns to Pride colors and shoot cops. I think that's a pretty good celebration. That's what I'm doing. Hey, no, wait. We can lay this evening lives apology? No, we can play again.
No, 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 no. It's not acceptable. Fuck you, Harry. How could you do this? You know, I'm not going to play Payday 3 ever again after this stream. Because it's mid, and I'm going to make a video. The disappointing midness of Payday 3. That's a terrible title for a video. What the fuck?
Yeah, Connor, there's like a soda brand called Zero Sweet in the game that happens to have trans colors, and I remember asking the person who designed it, like, was it a coincidence or not, and they claim it was a coincidence, but I still use it.
Look her down like a bitch.
Is this Cloaker in the bathroom that like rushes out scripted?
No, none of the spawns are scripted. I think maybe only if there's one in First World Bank, but otherwise it's all just like systemic stuff.
Well, I'll be damned. Because that like still gets me to this day. Like when I'm just chilling in this room, the fucking Cloaker just bursts through the door. It's pretty fun. So, pump action ain't half bad. It's a huge problem. Oh shit. Oh, there goes Maze on the Rim. He fucking cracks me up. They like hype up Maze on the Rim to be like this badass guy, and then you know, he just goes, let me go! I have an appointment! Yeah, he's such a badass, he didn't even fucking get a gun or anything in a vault full of guns.
Yeah, sadly that was, I believe, the limitation of the civilian system, because it was basically terms of AI. I think it was prioritized as enemies, guards, civilians, and then crew AI. So you can tell the civilians are not as good as some of the other stuff in the game.
The guards who just surrender in their room, still my fucking favorite thing. He looks so fucking funny. It's like they're watching the monitor like, oh, I'm so fucking fired. Like,
yeah, I believe I asked that the lines and visuals of the guards look and sound like you want to shoot them, which is why they like insult you and call you fuckface, just so you want to shoot them.
that seems a little off. Honestly, in Payday 2, the voice line alone just stressed me out. Like fucking up stealth and just hearing, stop it! I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fucking explode you off the fucking edge of the map, you know, like.
I have done runs where I get caught by a guard and he goes, "Hey, fuckface," and I'm like, "Okay, no longer stealth run, I'm just shooting the head."
Yeah, they just look funny as fuck to me though. They don't like. I can't be mad at them because they just look so funny. Like, god damn, I don't know who did the models for guard faces, but fuck it hell, like they look like potatoes. Like they just are like incomprehensibly funny. I don't know what else to say. Like they just make me laugh every time. Yo, do you remember the first time that we were playing this game, or at least, you know, I got access to it, and we just ran in, and then there was like a guard like lodged in the door. It was like the first thing that I saw. A guard just like slipped through the side of a door and started wobbling around.
I don't, but I've definitely seen.
Because that's all I remember. That was like literally like the first minute of playing Payday 3. I was like, we're so back. Like this is like some people be like, oh, that's so buggy. I'm like, no, this is exactly what I came here for.
I mean, I think I've told you, but like, I wasn't really, because I work on Walking Dead, I wasn't super into it with like the Payday community. So my first exposure to you was when you were on the trailer reaction with Troy.
Oh.
And I was like, oh, who's this guy? Like, he like really fucking hates Payday, huh? And then like,
no, I just have high expectations. Like, also, like that was after update 237, which, you know,
yeah.
morale's at an all-time low.
Yeah,
I was like almost like that as aged like surprisingly well though, in a way, like being cautious of the launch. Like I must have been a time traveler, but yeah, OGs. I said OGs. That was the first fucking word I said, and I'm like, you know, a very apt choice of words for your first reaction to Payday 3. Yeah, I mean, you know, I would hope people in person are pretty chill. Like, if you meet anyone who isn't, then I guess they're a bit of an knobhead then.
I mean, when we met during that like Starbreeze thing, where we had like the pre-release press day thing, I was like, oh yeah, you're the meme guy.
Yeah,
I know you. I saw you on that like reaction thing.
Saw you on TV last night. Yeah, and then Troy wouldn't shut the fuck up about Payday 3, and I was like, I want to watch the Yakuza announcement. I was like he wanted to stop everything. I'm like, I'm not doing that. And then he watched, I think it was like the Starfield showcase afterwards. I was bored out of my mind. I wanted to die, and I shit on it, and then his chat was getting mad at me. So I was like, this looks like shit. Like, shut up, dude! Who's this dude? He just hates everything. There's some guy on Reddit who called me Top Hat. And said, Top Hat is just... Top Hat is just a bitch. All he does is complain. And then I think he said, it would surprise me if he got kicked off the program. Alright, I don't know who Top Hat is, but RIP Top Hat. Like, I've never been called Top Hat. It's like a first name basis kind of thing, like capital T.
Oh, so your response to that is better a top hat than a bottom hat.
Hey, Top Hat. Top Hat only does a dish. Like, I actually kind of like it. It's funny. Top Hat. I feel like.
But no, I remember the Payday like update and people were upset about it. I think people were rightfully upset about it.
No, that's a good thing. I mean, whoever decided to do that, I'm fucking happy. Like.
I mean, I was upset about it because I was like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You're making like the game we're working on look worse as well. Like, you're not just like fucking over an existing game.
Why do they even? It was just fucking someone was like, oh, we'll get money for it. Because I don't know why else you would do it. Because the whole idea of I don't know, oh, we can reach more players this way. Like, Payday 2 has had like an easy audience its entire life. Like, it's basically a Steam game at this point with the biggest Steam group going, you know, stuff like that. But okay. I don't know, Tim Sweeney. Get him a new Lamborghini.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just like a decision.
Razzle
like,
Dazzle
that was
developers.
fully, like-
Remember that? Razzle Dazzle.
Those ex-worky assholes didn't stand a chance.
I think it was just like, oh hey, we should do this for the Epic Store as a special thing, and then I don't know, like get whatever Epic money there is. I don't know the details. It was basically one of those things that we were just told like, oh, we're doing this. I'm like, Wait, what? Okay.
Well, I was in like a
To be honest,
I was in like a supermarket, and then I got the notification on my phone, and I was like, "Oh shit! Uh-oh, something bad's happening." Thanks for the sub, Datry. I love you. Every 7 months. Thanks.
I'm just glad we never ended up being an Epic exclusive because I was terrified of that.
Jesus Christ! It wouldn't have even lasted like 6
No.
months tops. Like,
No. I was because like we started working with PlayOn and Deep Silver, and they have a track record of doing Epic exclusives at the time, and I know me and some other designers were like, oh god, I hope we don't end up in Epic exclusives gonna sink the game, because I mentioned in the Walking Dead stream how the price of it being like $60 like really tagged the game in addition to other things, and we were just like, god, is it gonna happen again? Like something external fucks us over, and it did, but it wasn't that.
yeah, the launch of this game. I mean, that's what I was going to mention before. How you're talking about how people, it would have bought you time when it came to having more time to refine glitches and shit with this game. Because, like, yeah, that is the funny thing, isn't it? Like, that launch period, in my opinion, ironic as it is, the fact that servers went down actually did, it delayed the inevitable burnout that people were going to reach, in a way. People were, like, so excited to play it, and then it was really after the servers were fixed that things started to really go downhill, because people realized they didn't like certain things.
Yep.
I think this game has, like, this is why I stand by it to an extent, like, this game can make you feel really, really good, or makes you want to fucking tear your balls off. And I'm always like, well, we should probably lean more towards the part that isn't ripping your balls off. So, but there's definitely something there, like that's the big thing. But no, like the burnout in this game is brutal. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
like just when the challenges were a thing, and you would just complete a heist and do it the exact same way that you would always do it because there's not much else to do, and then you would get no reward at all. It was like, this is dread. Because that's when people turn the game off, because well, what's the point?
Yeah. No, that definitely the challenges didn't have enough like testing or refinement or iteration as much as they should, and there's a bunch of reasons for that I don't really want to go into, but it's a shame. I think also just there was like two ways to take Payday 3, which was one leaning more into the power fantasy and the other one leaning more into like the heist thing, so aka Payday the Heist or Payday 2. And the reasoning was, well, if we make it like Payday 2 and we have less content like than Payday 2, why would people play this over Payday 2 at all? Like, then there has no like selling point.
There's
So
always going to be a roadblock with everything that you do in this game. To be honest, like you make it as you just got to make it the best you can and keep at it. But you fix one thing, then you stop at another. Like it's that's game design, I guess. Like
yeah.
Payday 2, that shit. It's like, again, I do think it. While I love Payday 2 to death, like it is. People tend to pick and choose with what they remember about certain things, and Payday 2 also had a lot of cons to it. I mean, I think the fact that the game fundamentally shifted into almost inconceivably weird systems and balance, like on a fucking like random update on a Tuesday, that was definitely a bit much. I mean, it would happen. Like Hoxton's housewarming. What the fuck? Made the game crazy overtuned. And then it was just like that's just how it is now, That's why I like going back to the old versions. Just seeing what's what, but it's when it comes to like, is it like Payday 2? It's also a conversation of like what kind of Payday 2 are we even talking about at that point, because there's so many types of it. I've got my preference, but I just like Payday. I'm not a tourist. I actually like. You might ask me like, why do you play something that you don't enjoy? It's like, well, do it for the love of the game, because I deep down do like it. It doesn't matter what. Like it's just Dallas, bro. Like I got to see how Dallas is doing. Gotta check it on my boy. I mean, I like this update though. I think generally people are saying this is one of the better updates it's gotten, if not the best. And I think it, the armor system right now is actually something that feels like customized the way you want to play. Like, thank God. That's definitely been something that's been missing. It's using just like skills that are kind of like crutch or the only effective ones compared to ones that are just gimmicks completely.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they do go out with skills 2.0 that also like makes them interact with each other more. Like there's some interaction obviously now between the skills and armor, but I think with like what's planned it would be like much more prevalent as well.
Kill the sniper.
You are gonna get sniped, by the way. That's why I brought the impact plates, which I keep calling shield. Because the
I call
fucking
them shield
name, the
plates.
fucking name change, and I'm like, why the fuck did we do that now and keep getting confused?
I call them shield plates because that's the internal name.
Yeah.
But I know that there was some like criticisms about the armor system that like, oh, it's too complicated. I just want like Payday 2 armor, in which case it's just like, well, just put the impact and that's it. Like even by default now, all armor is impact, so you don't even have to like enter the modding screen if you don't want it.
I think there's a difference between confusing and like you need to take more than like 10 seconds to fucking read. You know, like I don't think it's that complicated. It's fine. Like,
Yeah, and it's also like very real. Like even as like a designer, when somebody goes like, oh, just put this from the old game, it's like, okay, well,
it won't always fit. Will it?
like yeah, it won't always fit, and also you kind of want to like also try and, you know,
Do something new.
motivate the team to do something more than just a copy paste job. And I think this is kind of marrying both like Payday 2 and Payday 3's old systems. Obviously, a lot of the armor stuff in Payday 2 is also skill related, which hopefully is going to come into play with the skill update as well.
I mean, it's just like, that's what I mean. Like, I think that if you just added Payday 2 armor system and replaced the old one, you'd have people who did like the Payday 3 armor system and would be very happy with it. You know, I like how this gave sort of a win for everyone, to be honest. Because blue armor right now is fucking, it's probably a little bit too strong, but I don't know though, you know, it'll get fucked up if you're not careful. But like 4 blue armor plates is like, I like that you can feel like a tank. Yeah, that's actually very refreshing. Really grit while you get your range, you know. Did you? I guess there's no possible way you could have known that Edge was going to become such a meme.
No, I have no clue. To be honest, the original names were Rush, Grit, and Flow. Those were like the original names that I proposed, and Rush was the damage one, and the Flow was the speed one. And people kept complaining that internally that oh well, Rush sounds like the speed buff. So we changed it and we made the speed buff Rush, and we dropped Flow to.
I think that was the correct call, because like I would.
I think so too.
I would have called it piss, shit, and cum personally, but you know. What do I know about game design, huh? Let the players design the game. Let us cook.
To be fair, any name I put in is strictly placeholder, and I try to make it as placeholder as possible, unless I'm like, hey, this should be called this because it's a reference to something. But otherwise, like, all the naming and phrasing is a narrative. No, that's not my job, and I don't like stepping on other people's toes.
Gosh, my job.
Exactly.
As a YouTuber, they need to do what I say.
I think there are like a few skills that like most of the skills got renamed. I know there were a few where either I said, hey, can you keep this because it's a reference to something, or oh, can you, or the narrative designer would be like, oh no, this already fits. Is this Mio? Yes. This is Mio. Hello. Ow, ow, ow. Being gassed.
Not anymore.
Well, at least you can see gas at least now. I know for a while, like the grenader like didn't really throw the grenades.
Yeah.
Didn't live long enough for it.
They were just sort of like Peter Pans, like, what the fuck happened to that shield? They would just explode and then die, that's it. That's the one move. Wait till I use my new toy! And then they just fucking stun you, that's it. That would happen for about a year. Yeah, the gas is like why I actually brought the skill that lets you sprint through it, which is like, that is unheard of, like, to do that. But now I think it's a genuinely good idea to do that. Certain builds.
Also, yeah, we already used, like, I call them shield plates because that's just like a working name. I don't think they would, like, the shield plates should have shipped called shield plates because it's very, very abstract.
I mean, technically they're all shield.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the purple being removed though?
I don't know why it was removed. I like the purple.
Purple's a fruit. Yeah, it's a bit weird. There's a mod to restore the purple already, so.
I mean, I'm also very pro let people mod the game however they want, as long as it doesn't.
That is like one of
games.
the biggest fucking thing that annoys me. Like, Loki, like there was never a point where they embraced modding. Like, such a missed opportunity, I think. Really like that sort of thing. Like, modding support properly. It was just kind of a accidental thing. I think the way it's right now.
I agree. I think it's very much like something from Star Race being a publicly created company, so there's like a million stipulations about anything you have to do, legally speaking. I'm personally pro modding. I think people should mod the game however the hell they want, as long as you're not messing with other people's games or making the game intentionally look like misrepresenting what it is. Like recording a video to make it look like terrible and being like, oh yeah, this is how the game looks.
That's how people thought about, like, I did that with Killing Floor 3, and I'm like, no, that was just me playing the beta for, like, the first time. Like, well, you know, it's your fault. You're just a hater. It's like, bro, I like Killing Floor. I would like to be good, and that's why I make videos like that, because you're like, damn, this shit ass. Like, pack mods are decent enough with what you can adjust. I don't agree. I think we need proper fucking support, like, you know.
I think proper mod support was definitely something that we wanted. Yeah, because I talked about that with Andreas quite a lot, and we're both very pro. Let's do modding. The issue was literally just like time and capacity.
Would you add a fourth buff called explosion?
I think we would move from universal buffs mostly because people don't seem to like them that much, which I can understand with how everything is.
I hate them, honestly. Like I'm used to them.
Yeah.
I've internalized them. I respect them as part of the game. But if you were going to tell me, do you want them yes or no? I mean, I'd say no.
Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, if anybody's unhappy with the skills the game launched with, trust me, I'm the most unhappy. But I'm also kind of like happy in the sense of like, yeah, this is the best I could do with the time given.
I think it could have been a lot worse. Like, sure.
Yeah, but also, if like because like usually in most places, like when you have a designer, you usually have a dedicated designer for one thing, and I was like basically like, hey, you're doing AI design, you're doing progression design, you're doing skill design, and you're doing these other things as well, and I'm like, okay, dog, like I can't do everything. So that's why like it was 2 weeks for a base skill system.
Why don't you just copy and paste Payday 2?
Yeah.
That would have been so easy to do. I'm available to get high.
I think honestly people just like expected that because I remember before the game launched I would get questions like, oh, are you gonna nerf this skill in Payday 3?
That's insane to think that way.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh hey, in Elden Ring 2, I don't know, like in Elden Ring 2, are you gonna rebalance like this spell? And I'm like, dude, it's a completely new game. Like, I don't even know if that's even gonna be there or not.
Yeah, that's other people would maybe think that would happen and then use the reasoning of, oh, it's a sequel. Well, it's a sequel to a game that came out in 2013 as well. Let's be honest, like, entirely different team, entirely different everything. So, but I think, you know, I mean, some of the marketing maybe like did make people jump the gun. I mean, it had Bulletstorm, didn't it? God, I remember when Ammo Funnel was about to get the nerf, and it was false advertising. I'm like, it's a fucking games as a service kind of thing. Like, that's insane to think that would be reflective of the game forever, right? Like, what the fuck? But you know, anything to fit the narrative, I suppose.
Yeah, that change made people really upset. I remember that.
Yeah, I've had my fair share of upsetness over it, but maybe not to the fucking extent of some people. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, oh no. Take you to a lovely, lovely hut. Cold, steering green.
Alright.
Just thinking back to when we played this early, I think it was Harry or someone just opened the credits and they just knew everything about the game. Because it was in the credits. Good times. Now look at us standing in the green menu. Awesome.
Strumpy T didn't have to be exactly the same as Payday 2, but in comparison, the System 2 is so much better. I mean, yeah. I don't know how much time or development or iteration they had for Payday 2's current skill system. I know they changed stuff.
A long time.
Yeah, because like there was also like not. I don't think there were perk decks on launch, and I know you had to like spend money to respec. And there was a lot of stuff there.
Yeah,
but
stuff like that is like, you know, when it comes to the discussion if this game should have just been like Payday 2, I don't agree at all, because even though like I said before, like I like Payday 2 and I like every version of it in its own way, pros and cons. I prefer the game before the perk decks, and I know that's a tough pill to swallow, but I like the gameplay just felt more grounded, more like intense, I suppose. Like when you have perk decks, you started just getting like all kinds of weird shit happening. It's like I wouldn't have it any other way. Like, you know, what's done is done. But if we're gonna be like real about it, yeah, I don't think perk decks are a must-have in any Payday game. But it's just that people can play, you know, stuff that they like to stuff that should be there. It's like I can always just go back to play Payday 2 if I want to have that. For me, I was actually excited about this being a different kind of thing. I feel like the play had to be wiped clean. Payday 2 got so much fucking shit going on.
yeah,
And it is like that. That's like a you probably don't hear that complaint much in the Payday community because I stayed around playing the game. But there are people who stopped playing at certain points in time because of stuff like that. They needed the pages answered more convincingly skill. Good times when Payday 2 came out. There was a skill that would determine whether you could answer 3 or 4 pages, and it was based on who interacted with the pages. So you'd be doing stealth, and somebody would, you know, not have that skill, and then you blow the entire thing. Good times, good times.
yeah. I wish the like HUD was a bit more clear about things like, oh, this person has hostage trading skills, let them hostage trade.
If the HUD did anything, to be honest with you, like, fucking sucks.
I agree.
The fucking bar, and you're getting like a portrait. Awesome.
I'm a very on a personal level, I'm very anti-minimalist UI. I don't particularly like it. If games could look like Ultima, where it's just like HUD all around the screen, I'd be okay with it more than super minimalist tiny bars.
I mean, I'll get asked like, why don't I play Payday 2 with a HUD mod? And it's like, I love the HUD in Payday 2. I think it's excellent in our direction. I think it's perfect for the, you know, crime net vibe that we're going for. Like, I love it. It's one of my favorite HUDs in any game, and you know. But like you said, some people want stats, some people don't. I just kind of wish we had some kind of, you know, configuration. I mean, a lot of games are doing that these days, so.
Yeah, same.
Thanks, Sparked with the Wagugus.
But to me, it's
Thank
also
you.
like I play a lot of fighting games, and a lot of recent fighting games have just been like, "Hey, here's a very simple HUD." I'm like, dude, give me the old like Guilty Gear stuff where everything is on fire and has chains. Make me excited.
I love how you can take the zip line into the window. Look at me over here. This game sucks! How was I supposed to know? Try taking that zip line. Guys, what the fuck are you doing? Wait, hold on, I'll fix it.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, we're free at last. Wait, oh, don't shoot that. We're gonna have another interruption, I think. Oh wait, no, the window's gone. Oh, damn it. So we get stuck on the other side.
Yeah, there was the longest time where if you pressed like space, or there was like a bunch of buttons that if you pressed one on the zipline during development, you would just fall. And it was like, oh, low priority to fix. And until like it got fixed, he would just like not touch anything on the keyboard until the zipline was done.
That would be a nightmare. The Golden Shark already got fucking weird one update. Like the cops can take it now, and they will just knock you off. It's like I'm like, are they supposed to do that? It almost felt like somebody like accidentally like commented it out, or they thought, oh, the cops can't take the zipline here. That must be a glitch. without knowing maybe why there was some kind of protection in place, because I don't fucking know. This is complete speculation. I don't know jack shit.
Me was deal with the boys in blue oil room and the blue trading floor. I don't know. I was also as confused as everybody playing the game. I think it's just a lot of miscommunication and cross signals, which happens where you're in a rush to meet deadlines and have a larger team.
You know my opinion about this heist. Like, why the fucking windows closed? It just pisses me off so much. Like, Wall Street does not have windows that are closed like that. It is not like a fucking nightclub. But hey, it's Payday, you know? It's a Payday version. They're having a party. Also, when the room turns red and then the civilians react. That's awesome. They're just like, oh, well, oh, there goes my life savings. Better luck next time.
I don't know if it stayed in the game, but I know when you're like crashing the stocks, at some point somebody suggested that there were like Starbreeze stocks on the display also crashing.
That's great. That's awesome.
I don't know, like I said, like yeah, go ahead, do it, but I don't know if it actually made it in.
I don't think it did. I don't think it did.
But that's a shame because I thought it would have been funny.
Would be a bit authentic, yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
We did manage to get the Michael Dermark tribute room in this one, which I'm pretty happy about that.
Right, like the shading is so intense, like the red outlines are like turning orange.
Yeah, the art direction for this was a bit like turbulent because like art directors changed a few times and it's like each one inherited the previous one's decisions. So it's kind of like it's not as focused as I would have personally liked.
It's interesting. I used to play with a mod that removes the color filters entirely because regularly, to be honest, I don't like it.
No, I think that's totally fair. 7, 3, 4, 5.
One in one. Data gas is so brown as well, like it's kind of hilarious. Look at you. Uh-oh.
Poop gas.
That's the buff. Throws Bane's turds at you. RIP Bane. I just got the Castigo one-shot headshot to go. I don't know, that's like, it's not like a recent thing, but over time. It was when Cutting Shot got reworked. That was crazy when they got like the buff. Like almost every gun in the game was like doing one-shot headshot. That was awesome.
Yeah, I can't remember the details of the cutting shot because the cutting shot, like any skill that interacts with weapon stats, that was offloaded to the weapons people. So I think the cutting shot was just like wrongly gauged. Yeah, it was like a miscalculation. It was not like it was never intended to actually function that way.
It's kind of good that it's gone in its own way because it was just a little bit French, I suppose.
Yeah. This game, the cloakers in this game only have a charging attack, no jumps. I believe because of like animations limitations and stuff. It's mostly like he kicks you and then he styles on you, but he does have a wall run.
Which also gets him killed half the time, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
He could just like run it right at you and then take care of you, but it's like, no, he's gonna do a little bit of flex.
I mean, like all the slides and like wall runs are just there to make it harder for you to shoot him. And like he's a bit of a bully, so he wants a style.
He's just going bonkers. Starve off the shits. Are you like thinking of like adding like any more enemy types to this game while you're there, or never crossed your mind?
Yeah, there was. So if we were to do a like actual dedicated melee system, so not like, you know, you pull out the bat, you fight, but like actual melee weapons, that would have also had a something like a melee cop, like somebody with like an electrified baton or something. Um,
Crime also got a guy
because
like that, actually. It's really fucking funny. Like, they just electrocute you with a baton. Like,
because like the idea would have been it was 4591, because the idea is like if you have like a melee system, it's not just about having a melee weapon, it's about having enemies that like also like engage you with the melee system. So it would be something that's like as frequent as the shield, for example. The other thing that was kind of why I was like, okay, if we do, you know, a proper, you know, Death Wish difficulty one day, I wanted to make sure that each enemy Death Wish variant actually had like a significant upgrade rather than just big number.
interesting. No medics then.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking medic.
No, so there were some internal designs for medics, and I think with a Skills 2.0 update, you could make the argument on how to add a medic. But I think with the game as it was balanced before a skill rework, I don't think I would want medics.
Kind of really heavy arse.
The big issue is, to me, so we didn't do medics because it was a bit more difficult to communicate who is the medic healing, how is he healing them. Not in the sense of realism, but more like, okay, is there going to be like a beam, is there going to be a particle effect? And then obviously that would interfere with the general direction of the game. But that was, you know, before we had Wi-Fi circles and some other like sci-fi
Dark
hardware
Ages. Before we had
details. Yeah.
the circles.
Yeah. So you could probably have something like an effect that, you know, shows, hey, the mech is currently healing this guy. But there were some internal designs that one of the designers that I liked at a base level with some changes. So I think we could have done it, but the lineup for launch was meant to be what you see now and the techie, and then we had to scale it down to not have the techie on launch simply because we didn't have the capacity to deliver that.
At least you had cloak is on one. Fuck it out.
Yeah, we have. So I was shocked that we managed to do all the enemies we did, because like we were pretty tight on our capacity, but we managed to like tackle it in a fairly reasonable way. So like I said, the only basically all the enemies you see now, they were like, okay, these are definitely for launch, and then the techie is a maybe, we don't know, and then somewhere closer or further in development, we're like, okay, we cannot do the techie can be done post-launch. Like, okay, cool, so we didn't cut anything major.
I am like low-key locked in because I've got 0 downs and not much else, but I'll live. Probably, maybe.
Then
not.
0 downs in Payday 3, is this
Yeah.
actually challenging now?
I mean, I must admit, I'm just kind of dog shit, but I'm just. Oh my god! I've just
Oh,
died
then
of fall
damage.
damage.
Nice.
Fuck off! What the fuck? Great, awesome. After all that fucking like ass clenching bullshit, I just slip on a fucking banana peel, trying to revive Havoc. That's awesome. I really hope the fall damage gets tuned down a little bit eventually, but.
I think it was tuned down a little bit,
Okay.
but it was, yeah, because it was. I remember Almir asking me that, and it's less aggressive, but it still activates off of the same distance, but it's less aggressive than it was.
That's alright. It wasn't a death; it was a reset. Getting the downs back. I'm hurt bad. What does Chapman mean by "was that a first"? You think I've never died in this game? Like ever? In like 2 years? That would be very surprising. Yeah, that's actually the first time I've actually died in this game. Can you believe it?
World's first.
Yep. World's first death in Payday 3. Well, at least I got the saxophone going crazy. Like, I was trying to kind of not Oh, like I was trying to land on like the fence, but I don't know if I could do that. I think I just slipped off of it. From fall damage, I mean. Also, no.
Oh damn, we're doing a sentry run? Hell yeah.
I'm
Love
fucked.
sentries.
You know, I just don't understand how like we come back. Like I like how you can't even say like, oh, the cops are like, why did you let them back? But, like we didn't say. He just fucking reappeared there. We don't know what's going on. Like why is Chains respawning? You know.
Training.
The train. You know, it was like everyone had to pray for Chains, and then he came back. Like, all right, gang, everyone join prayer. We're gonna get our buddy back. Chains is back. I don't know how. Oh, Shade, you're amazing. How did you do that? I didn't do anything. He's just back. It's a silly game, isn't it? It's a silly place. Oof. I like the oof from the shield. Nice fucking smoke. I can't fucking see anything.
Well, it's supposed to mark people, so you can see
Oh,
them
well, what
mark.
about the sniper?
Well,
Skill issue.
I don't know. Figure it out.
We'll add a different anti-smoke grenade. We'll add like a fire extinguisher. Alright, fuck it. I'm going in and repairing that shit.
It drops the hit chance from the sniper from 100% to like, I don't know, like
200.
60 maybe.
Oh. So in reality, I should be saying thank you. Oh, watch out! The smelly smells are trickling in. Crows again. You know what I miss the most is when on Touch the Sky, Dallas would just say "Go ride" over and over again if you like stepped in a certain spot. That was awesome.
Oh,
Go
Zapper
right.
Garden animation. Oh shit.
Got a minute what?
Oh, Havoc got bugged out, can't shoot anymore.
Pacifist. Just an excuse. Yeah, right. I had a theory that you can actually make the jump across this ledge with Sociopath if you like have enough like movement skills. Like Pain as in Bolia, that like doubles your movement right from Rush.
Yeah, it doubles the effect of everything.
I need to try it. I feel like it's possible. Like, cause the Sociopath bat makes you go like fast as fuck. One play, Pain as in Bolia, Rush. I'm telling you. Surely. That's my theory. Motherfucker. Any reason why cops throw smoke to pretend to this game? I mean, if I had to take a guess, it's just because we throw smoke.
Yeah. I think the only smoke is from like the cloaker spawning maybe sometimes. I don't know if that actually is still in or not, but it's because you throw smokes and it's because we already have the nader.
Sayonara, shit.
It's also like, what would it do gameplay wise? Like it would obscure your vision, but like at least if you use smokes, it fucks with the accuracy of enemies. But like, what should it do for you?
Alright. Jump! You know during the ritual? Oh, there you go. Okay, good. That is so fucking strange. New York is real foggy today, guys. Fucking Silent Hill down there. We'll probably do one more that we can call it.
Yeah. Sure.
Let's have a look. I kind of want to do a Golden Shark. Honestly, Golden Shark, pretty fun this update because they just spawned so many fucking cops. Like, kind of redonkulous.
I like Golden Shark. That's my second favorite heist.
It's the greatest heist of all time. Without the circles, but the circles, you know, truly, it's all part of the package. I'll bring the Moscone. Moscone.
I'll try my heavy armor build.
I don't know what the fuck this outfit is. I'm gonna change this. I just like the idea, like, how would you report on that robbery? Like, they like robbed Wall Street and then they all just jumped off a building at the end. Like as the helicopter got there. Like, They had a moment where they realized they don't want to commit crimes anymore. God, Dark Sterling. I'll be a Benny. Time for Golden Shark. Medic Dozer. They said already what is the favorite then? Favorite what? Heist in the game? For me? I'm a Boys in Blue Barry, that's just how it is. Like, I made that heist, you know?
Like I said before, for me it's Touch the Sky and Golden Shark.
Do you think like Boys in Blue without like the memeing would have been as successful? I mean, I don't even think it was successful, was it? Like, it was just like average. Like,
I honestly I was shocked how much people liked it. I was terrified when it launched that people wouldn't like it, because so during development the idea was that you do both like stealth and loud in both parts of the high. So there were like stealth objectives in the parking lot and in the police station, and loud as well. And then the level designer got internal feedback. I don't know from where, it just got internal feedback of yeah, it's really annoying. You should just make the loud part only be in the parking lot and the stealth part only in the police station. And they're like, okay, well, just go with that. That's the feedback. And then after I messed around with it, like, hey, why is this like this? Like, maybe we should change it. It's like, oh, well, now it's too late to change. And I was like, okay, people are just gonna get annoyed that Boys in Blue and loud is 90% you're saying in a parking lot. But I guess
some people did. Some people
true.
did dislike that, but I just think that it, I don't know, just is fun. But also, like, I do think that the sort of meme momentum behind
so.
Boys in Blue, like, I think people they went into it a little bit more optimistic as opposed to pessimistic. You know, I found it funny because I was like, we just had no fucking news about anything, and all we had was this stupid roadmap in quotation marks with like a donut, and I'm like, this is actually crazy. Something just clicked in my head. I'm like, you know what? This is it. This is the bit, the donut. Like, we went to, it was like the Siege Major in Manchester. We had like little posters printed out that said, like, you know, Boys in Blue sweep. We like holding them up. Like, we were committed to the bit. Like, me and my mates.
No,
Okay,
I think
you
it
know?
definitely helped. I think it definitely helped. I think I think when you make stuff as a game developer, it's not just about like, you know, is it good on its own or not, but it's also like, are people excited for it? Are people like hyped for it? Like, if you make something that's like really, really good but nobody cares about it, you know, that's gonna affect it. Or if you make something that's like, you know, like you make something and then like people are overly negative or something unrelated, like it's gonna affect people's perception of the new thing. So I think it definitely helped.
It's almost like Party Powder's like almost the same, because like Dan, just very confused about that, but you know, Party Powder's in the house tonight, so. What the fuck? The hell was that? Just slid across the floor.
I rebound my keys.
Oh, that's why he was sliding across the ground. Interesting. Yeah, Party Powder though, for me, I'm more surprised about it being actually enjoyable. I thought it would just be like, feel like just another asset flip or something, you know, like just like, here's the objectives that we have. Hopefully it's fun. I don't know, it kind of worked out.
Yeah, I saw some previews of it and I was worried that
they didn't like it,
people
did they,
weren't gonna
really?
like it. Yeah, but people ended up liking it.
And then I've had people being like, oh, ignore the Payday tubers. They're just here to hate. And I'm like, bro, like back in my day, we just call it having an opinion. Like, I don't know, like they don't like it, that's fine. Like, if they said they like it, wouldn't you also be like, they're paid shills? Like, you can't win with this shit. Like, it's just whatever is the opposite of what they're doing. Like, people are just gonna bitch about.
I honestly am fine with like I've always said this, even like, you know, like when I still work at Starbreeze, I was very open about like I'm fine with people saying they don't like a thing. Like my line is always like, don't be a dick about it.
Well, you were fine with a lot of the fucking things. I used to be like, oh god, he doesn't like something. Watch out. Here he goes, yapping again.
I mean, I always like I would tune into some of your streams and work, and like you would
Sorry.
be like very upset about the game, but like at least I know like where I stand when I'm looking at your streams, because you're never like bullshitting. If you're upset, you're upset. If you're happy, you're happy.
Apparently there's a check this for me. Apparently there's a playlist on YouTube called MarioinATopHat Payday 3 streams open brackets emotional. Like, what the fuck do you mean, bro? Like emotional moments. That's like almost all of them, I think. That's awesome. I mean, you know, I think I went in a bit Joker mode on this game, to be honest.
That's fine.
Top Hat lied to me. Top Hat, you shield this game, Top Hat. I have your money now.
I mean, how I would like look at, you know, streams or like videos on YouTube or wherever. If somebody like links a video that's like, Payday fucking sucks, or oh, incompetent developers making competent update, I'm like, okay, like why would I watch this? Like I really don't give a shit. But if somebody's like, oh, I don't like this size isn't good, or you know, like not like the worst heist released so far, like that's fine. Like you like what you like.
I think Modifier is actually very fortunate that it released with Armor 2.0 though. Like I think if it didn't, I think I would have really disliked it. Like something about the flow just worked with Armor 2.0. I don't even know. That's like not even like something you can plan for. It just, you know, it's a happy coincidence. Like.
No, I'm very happy with the team because, like, honestly, when Armor 2.0 was pitched, like, there's a lot of stuff that the team was just like, hey, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? Like the whole 3D thing where you see the armor while you're editing it.
I like that. It didn't have to be done, but I appreciated it. I thought it was pretty cool.
That wasn't even in the initial scope. People were just like, hey, why don't we do this? It's like, well, do we have the time? Can we do it? Like, yeah, we can do that.
I'm just nicking all the armor plates before anyone gets them. Yoink.
Also, I'm gonna trade all these hostages after the waves.
Oh, no, you ain't. But if I have to say something about grenade release. What the fuck is wrong with Bile? What is wrong with you, Shane? Don't disrespect the goat. Here comes the drop.
Yeah, the armor updates or the sniper updates were basically some of the work was like, hey, the snipers are a bit slow. Do you think we should do anything? And I'm like, I mean, they're slow because they're very punishing, but if they're never hitting people, even if they are punishing, then yeah, we can change them if you want. So we tested faster times than they even have on like the release version, and we eventually ended up with this as this is manageable while being deadly on overkill.
I actually really like that sniper buff. I think it made a lot of the other heists harder, which is, you know, again, constantly whining about how overkill is a bit too easy. Can't exactly be like, oh, now it's too hard when they like add like incremental, you know, difficulty tweaks. Like, well, there you go. Like, this is what you wanted.
I saw somebody that was like, what was it? They were like running and they got shield bashed and staggered, and then two zappers tased them, and then when they were being tased, they got sniped. And I'm like, yep, this is how it should be.
I mean, that's a bit much, but it's kind of funny.
It is.
Sometimes you just get, fucking snap, crackle, and pop. That's just how it is. Like, happens in. Well, no. The game's too hard. You need to go back, fix it. Hey.
Gonna eat that up.
There's so much fucking ammo down here. Like, what the fuck has happened? JM. Yeah, I've only just now noticed the ammo crates actually have like a design on them. Oh, JM. killing guards for fun.
That's fine.
You know, you can tell me this, right? Why the fuck? What was up with all the fire extinguishers around the map? Whose job was that? Not literally.
So it's basically we want environmental hazards in the game, but we can't put explosive barrels in like a bank because it's silly. So they were like fire extinguishers.
That would have been really
But I
fun.
was always like, why are the fire extinguishers doing so much damage? But it was like I wasn't in charge of the fire extinguishers. That wasn't somebody else. So the best I could do was, hey, I think they're a bit overtuned. Like, no, they're fine. And it would literally be like you're playing the game and you're like doing a perfect run, and then somebody shoots a fire extinguisher by accident and you explode and die.
Also, the civilians don't get that. Like, you'll get nukes. Kind of funny, but
Yep.
how do they blame that on us? Like, blame the fucking fire department. They put it there. Shout out to the white containers of fire extinguishers, whatever the fuck. Do they exist in real life, like white ones? Like,
Oh yeah.
I can still imagine. I'll see it and I'll be pogging out and be like, oh my god, it's the fire extinguisher from Payday 3. Going to the roof. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I made this game. Still a bit of a banger, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, I like this track.
I keep thinking I'm seeing like a sniper laser when I'm not.
And yeah, Counter-Strike's right. There are different fire extinguishers for different types of fires, like electrical fires and like regular fires.
This game is actually educational.
And you can learn a lot about the life and law enforcement system through this. Was there a flower pot here? Who wants that?
Part of it. Yeah, this choke point here is like absolute fucking carnage now. Like, actually pretty fun to be honest. Like, I mean, it's almost like they don't want us to steal the money. But I mean, I like the game this update. It's in record amount of lack of complaints. Impressive. Well, it's not just because you're here. I'm being nice. I'm on my happy mode, you know. Satisfied.
I don't work there anymore. You can say whatever you want.
Oh fuck this game! Okay.
But no, I'm like I got like a message on my press as well. Like, over the update, just like everybody's aware that it's been received well. So I'm glad that people are having fun.
I mean, I think now's a decent time to get into it. I mean, it's still not quite there, but it's probably the most there it's ever been. Awesome. Put that on the Steam page. MarioinATopHat says it's alright.
Yeah, I think like the other things that are left that are important to address are like the skills and people want an end game grind.
Oh, please God. It's so annoying how much wasted XP there is. Like, just let Emma go out, that's it. I want to do something interesting.
No, I don't disagree. And I'm pretty sure the team is also aware of it.
Where's all hopes? We've got the jackknife and the Moscone. You can't do well. God damn.
I do like the jackknife.
Yeah, I hope they don't nerf into the ground and they just kind of, you know, touch up the other pistols. Because it's cracked. Maybe make it a little bit like less effective against bulldozers, but like it shouldn't be killing bulldozers that quick. Like
Yeah.
5 shots? Like, Jesus. All those would be like, my one weakness. A small caliber round. Actually, is it a small caliber round? I don't know shit about guns. Maybe it's big. I don't know.
I don't know. Either.
Let's just act like it is. Well, last shout, my friend. Trouble. Tell me everything. Oh, this game is bullshit now. It's ruined now. I'm never playing this again. I just died.
Rip.
Oh well. Had a good run. Oh, this game. ABGN plays at A3.
This exercise is done.
Maybe in like 20
Time
years.
to relax, enjoy life.
Oh, baby.
Bet
There you
you
go.
left a mark on Miss Shark's
We've beaten the
I
Payday 3
like-
campaign.
It'll take them months to repair.
Highlighting enemies and ping is the same button bad.
Correct.
I agree. I
Back to
agree.
nuke. That shit pisses me off so much, but... Well, that bombshell, well... My eyes don't want to look at the green game anymore, so... Oh. Good time was had by all, I'm pooped.
Yep, I'll open. Thanks for having me.
That was awesome, like... Shooting the shit on a little bit of the old Payday arena, but I'll leave it there, I'll do the whole wrap-up, but thanks for playing.
Yep, thank you as well. And see you
Take
later.
care, see ya! Alright, GG. Well, that was fun. Yeah, we were meant to have Noli, but he's busy doing some dumb shit, like, I don't know, working. Like, why would he work? Just don't work, bro. Just go and play Payday instead. That was a good little bit of Payday had. Maybe you found some interesting stuff from me there, but I wasn't exactly... Like, I don't announce it like a Q&A or anything like that, you know? Just playing with mates for the fuck of it, but we'll end the stream here. You're giggling at the thought of bold AVG and playing Payday. One day, when the bills are paid. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there for now, so you know the drill. Let's turn the music down a bit. If you enjoy the stream, check out the Discord, because you can join and hang out and stuff. And then the VOD chat for any streams you might have missed, that's there too. Also, Kofi, like if you want to support the stream in any way, and we'll find you with the raid. What are we looking at here? Goose is playing Helldivers. Well, shut my mouth and call me silly. We'll give him a raid then. But enjoy Friday. I'll see you on Saturday. Don't know what I'm going to play, but I'll see you soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.